word to wise. Grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple eyes. You can't see me, you Stevie. Wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie. And make it look easy. Man, dream on, yeah. Dream on, Dreamweaver.
Hold up. What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd without fear. Got the homie Carter presents. Welcome to episode 354 of the Blerd Cave, the number one comic stream on this or any other Earth in the multiverse. And you all the place you can find. You can find the motherfucker everywhere. But anyway, if you do, make sure you leave us a rating. Carter, what's going on with you?
It's been too many of these.
We got to relaunch.
Dude, for whatever reason, YouTube algorithm just felt like showing me the very first one you did this week.
What?
I don't know why it showed me the very first one you did.
The fuck?
But it's just like, Jesus Christ.
That was a long time ago.
Several controversies ago.
Right?
But no, I'm good. I've been trying to catch up on a lot of books. Like dip my toe into books that I didn't really have any interest in, but I just wanted to check them out. Because you all know, like, the one thing about me, the one thing that I take a lot of pride in, I don't know about Ernie, but my recommendation undefeated streak is still alive and kicking. So in order for me to continue my streak of giving you all fantastic books that you will immediately go and buy and then be like, damn, Carter, Carter got another one. Or did y'all read ahead of me because I got bills? I just can't buy them motherfuckers as quick as y'all. So I've been reading a lot of different things. One thing that's not different that we have talked about before that I read this week was the newest issue of Ultimate Endgame. No spoilers, so you all don't have to worry about that. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but Ernie, I wanted to ask you a question about the boys.
Okay, all right, let's go.
And the reason that very abrupt segue came out of nowhere like an RKO was because I think the boys and Ultimate Endgame might be one and the same. So the reason I say that is,
shit.
I want to know.
I tapped out on Ultimate Endgame, so you got to
okay. So that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to spoil it for anybody because the newest issue just came out this week, and just I'm not even gonna say how I felt. I'm gonna let y'all read it, see how y'all feel about it. Tell me in the Discord, tell me on Instagram, tell me on Twitter, tell me on Twitch. When I say tell me on Instagram, I mean tell me on Instagram. Don't tag me and Ernie in some goof ass video you want us to watch. That shit's annoying. Now, the boys.
Because I probably ain't gonna watch the video. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm not. But here's the thing about the boys. You caught up on this current season, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is something I did not know because I am so checked out from like certain fandoms of shit that I am watching or reading.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about this last season of the boys?
It's uneven.
Okay.
It's uneven. I've enjoyed the parts I've enjoyed, but I am much like coitus with an ugly partner. While it is coitus, I will be glad when it's over.
All right. So
sorry, this is the only way I could put it. It's the only way I could put it.
Okay. KS the Wolf. I will not spoil Ultimate Endgame, but what I will tell you, since you don't know if you want to buy it, don't buy that shit. So the reason I asked you about The Boys is because I didn't realize so many people hate this current season.
Oh, damn.
I didn't realize that there were so many people that are saying, man, The Boys have turned into the one thing it was poking fun at, and this, that, and the third. And then I saw that there were leaks that came out. And after this recent episode that was in those leaks, they're like, uh-oh. Because these other 2 leaks is true. This last episode, ugh, yuck. So
damn, that bad?
That's why I'm just wondering, because like I said, I did not realize, because all I hear or all I see on my algorithm is everybody laughing their ass off at Soulja Boy. I just thought it was just everybody just likes it because it's more The Boys, but I didn't realize so many people like, nah, this is Soulja Boy is cool and all, but no, this season is some smooth brain treachery. No,
well, it's like it's so it's trying really hard,
yeah,
to be more timely than it has typically been.
okay.
And while, you know, that shit's cute some of the time, yeah, I just don't care anymore. Like it's the same thing I said before when talking about it. Like, I feel like at this point, they're kind of preaching to the choir. And when you're preaching to the choir, you're not preaching to the people who, like, actually need to hear what the fuck it is you gotta say. Because let's be honest, all those people that need to hear this shit, they're not watching the show anymore. You know, they have quit the show, and honestly, I totally get it. But yeah, it makes one wonder. It makes one wonder. So
all right. Because now it's bugging me because I pulled up Ultimate Endgame on Amazon because I know you were checked out.
Yeah.
Depending on how Ernie asked me this, or depending on how Ernie asked this question, spoiler alert, where did you check out Ultimate Endgame?
Man, I checked out after issue 2. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
No.
Third generation don't care about that shit.
I feel like that's what the majority should do. If you are someone who enjoyed the Ultimate Universe, you enjoyed the Ultimates, you enjoyed Ultimate X-Men, you enjoyed Ultimate Black Panther, you enjoyed Ultimate Wolverine, you enjoyed the Ultimates. If you're anyone who enjoyed those books, I feel like you should just enjoy those books and don't even worry about
don't. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You always want to remember your high school sweetheart as that beautiful just creature that you just loved, or like that girl you had a crush on, or that guy you had a crush on. You always want to remember them as this like anime, the sparkly shit was all around him. You always want to remember him like that. You don't want to remember the overweight person you saw at the corner store with the gut out trying to get the beer real quick. You don't want to remember them like that. You want to remember how they were.
Wait.
So I would tell you, just get them trades. Trades for the books you liked.
So what Carter is saying is, in regards to Ultimate Endgame, Carter is effectively saying,
"Do not come. Do not come."
He said, "Don't bring your ass over here. Don't bring your ass over here with that shit."
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't. I'm reading it and I'm gonna finish it. Of course, I'm gonna finish it because you all are gonna have questions about it.
You sure you want to do that though? You sure you want to do that?
I mean, at this point, it's the job. It is not the enjoyment. It is the job. But I will say, like, for sure, Dennis Camp is having his Al Ewing moment where you got a lot of good ones, but then you got that bad one we can point at. You got that one. You got that one. So I think Ultimate Endgame is his Venom. Not all new Venom.
Not all new Venom, but his regular adjectiveless. Adjectiveless Venom.
I think this is Dennis Camp's Al Ewing's Venom.
Ooh, that's
honestly,
sad, though. That's sad.
And you know what's crazy about it, though? This is the part that trips me out, Ernie. The Ultimates is still good.
Yeah, no, Ultimates is great.
I know you have. Well, see, your issues isn't really with the Ultimates. Your issue is more so with how Marvel is putting that motherfucker out. But the Ultimates, there has not been one issue of the Ultimates that I have not enjoyed, or I can't wait till this one come out. I can't wait till this come out in that trade so I can read all of them. There's not been one issue of that. It reminds me, and I know I'm in the minority on this one. It reminds me of 20th Century Men, which I've said it before. 20th Century Men was an Image book from Dennis Camp. That's the book that got him the Ultimates gig. So I bought it. And I bought it and I read it. And I read it. And then I put it down. And I went to go read something else. And then now that I got my bedroom lamp on top of 20th Century Men. I ain't going back to that goddamn book, bro.
That man said, man, fuck that shit.
So that's all I'm saying.
Well, you know, in the grand scheme of things,
yeah,
I think that something that it's a nice enough segue too, because this is kind of this is kind of where we need to be. We need to be talking about this. We're talking about Dennis Camp and talking about the ultimate end game of it all. But what?
Okay, y'all. Real quick. I really want Ernie to do this live because I feel like it's gonna be funnier if he does it live.
Oh shit. Okay, go off, King.
So,
what we got?
So the main thing we're going to be talking about today is going to be the Eisners, right?
Yes.
The nominations came out. There was some shocks. There were some that, okay then. There were some that were like, you sure? But all in all, the Eisners list is out. We're going to be discussing that this week. But there's one thing that came out that we didn't get to discuss. We talked about it briefly last week, and then more information came out. I asked Ernie about it during the week, but I did not ask Ernie about it live. Big Dog.
Yeah, what's up? What you got for me, pimp? What you got for me?
FBA Carruthers and the B stand for Blerd.
Oh God.
Now that we have the books and the creative teams that will be dropping for Marvel's whole Midnight initiative of Midnight X-Men, Midnight Fantastic Four, and Midnight Spider-Man.
Oh.
How you feel about them books, Big Dog? I wasn't if he's gonna get the same answer live or if he's gonna have more layers to it. I just want to see.
I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so yeah, they finally did announce what books were gonna be coming out. It's gonna be Jonathan Hickman's X-Men.
Yeah, Jonathan Hickman is going to be on Midnight X-Men. Benjamin Percy is going to be on Midnight Fantastic Four. And Philip Kennedy Johnson is going to be closing things out with Midnight Spider-Man. Midnight X-Men from Hickman is coming out first, and it's coming out in August. There you go. The floor is yours.
I'm not interested in Hickman's Midnight X-Men. I can tell you that off top. I am, however, interested in the Benjamin Percy and the Philip Kennedy Johnson stuff. I am interested in that. It's gonna be those books. Overall, I don't give a fuck about really any of them.
There it is.
But if like none of that shit is hitting my pull box, like I might, like if I see the Philip Kennedy Johnson shit on the shelf, if I see the Benjamin Percy shit on the shelf, I'll probably get it. You would have to pay me to read the Midnight X-Men. I'm sorry. You'd have to pay me.
Let me tell you the unprofessional version of what the Blerd Without Fear said. Let me reenact the scene. Yo, Ern, well, I can't really say this part because it was more so a screenshot. Hey, big dog.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Midnight stuff now that we got the books and the creative team? Nigga, I'm still not reading that stuff.
Look,
that was so quick. I sent that message. I asked that question. I saw them 3 bubbles pop up for maybe half a second and got a whole scene.
I mean, it basically is like I ain't gonna hold you. I literally have no interest whatsoever.
Okay.
No, like I said, I mean, I was kind of jesting when I said like you'd have to pay me to
of course.
to read that shit, but like in a lot of ways, no, not real. Like maybe just so, but I just don't care.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
You didn't think about that when you made that goof ass statement because you are supposed to be the X-Men guy. Now let's say you drop a video for Midnight X-Men #1 where Storm, we saw the cover for Midnight X-Men #1 where Storm is getting her Queen of the Damn Dome in the background.
Like she doing she doing that goddamn
like that is Aaliyah resurrected in that damn cover. But because you are the X-Men guy, let's say for the sake of conversation, you end up doing a video on Midnight X-Men because you just said they got to pay you to read it. Watch me get his ass. If they got to pay you to read it and you put that video out and that video does goofy ass numbers, I'm talking ridiculous numbers because you are the X-Men guy, would you continue to read that book since the video did numbers? Because, I mean, you're getting paid to do it now. See, heavy is the head.
I mean, look. Let me. Let's not be hasty now. Let's not be hasty. Well, I mean, here. I'm okay. Let's keep it a bug. Fuck it. Let's keep it a whole omnibus, whole hardcover omnibus. Not that trade paperback compendium bullshit.
That's just.
Like this is what we're looking at right here. Like this is Jonathan Hickman's Midnight X-Men. Does the cover look cool? Yes, the cover looks cool. It looks fantastic. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
But I've seen Storm as a vampire before, and I honestly don't feel like Jonathan Hickman's going to show me some shit I haven't seen before. I've seen the vampire version of Storm not once already, but twice. So you know what that means, Carter? That means either the third time is going to be the charm, or is 3 strikes you out on Vampire Storm with me. And and I feel like it's gonna wind up being like when that book come out, I'm gonna hear a big fat get that fuck out of my face. But no, oh no, go ahead.
You know what pissed me off about this cover?
Was
pan down a little bit and look at Nightcrawler. Does Nightcrawler not look cool? Got his sword. He's getting his Raphael from Soul Calibur 2 on, getting his Zorro on. I'm gonna tell you why that pissed me off though.
What?
Because I remember Nightcrawler looking just as fresh in that first issue of Ultimate Wolverine, only to get brutally murdered at the end of that goddamn issue.
See, and that's what I'm talking about, man.
Kill Colonel Wagner in the first issue. I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, I ain't really trying to see all this. I really ain't. Did they show any other covers or no? They
no. It was no.
It was just the okay. So
it was just that one, and apparently they're trying some new gimmick with the covers to where if you go back up real quick to that first one,
you can scroll, like you can do this shit and be like, ooh.
Yeah, that's how the cover is actually gonna look for everyone when they buy it. You won't know how the cover. You're looking at me like I did it. That's how the cover's gonna look, so that people can't like peek in and see what cover they got or whoop de whoop de whoop.
Carter,
you have to open. Hey, Marvel did it. Don't you looking at me like I did it.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question, Carter?
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I think he's gonna find a way to put that in there. I think you're gonna find a way to put it in there.
What is wrong with y'all? Marvel, what are you doing? What are you doing, Marvel? What are you doing? What are you doing?
All I'm telling you, if you put that video out, and it got a gang of views, oh my God, I hope Blerd Without Fear covers this book, keeps covering this book in the comments. I'm gonna crack the fuck up. If I see that in the comment, I hope Ernie keeps covering this book. He's the best one that's talking about Midnight X-Men. I'm gonna laugh because I know that you are gonna be at home throwing your ice trays across the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, oh no, I most certainly will. Like this will be me. Oh no, this will be me swinging, just swinging.
I can't believe the fucking video did good.
God goddamn X-Men.
That nigga go. It's gonna be the first time you see that nigga mad at the success of his video because he don't want to keep reading that book.
Dude, you know what it is? Because it's like the shit I get. Okay, so people always want to ask why I don't talk about certain shit on the channel because the shit that I love.
Ooh, that's what they need to do. This is what you all need to do for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now that it's been confirmed that Ernie gonna cover that book.
If I just see, if I do the video, if I just pretend that I like it and say it's amazing, that's gonna be the title of my video. It'll be these vampire X-Men are amazing. Like that's what it's gonna be.
Fuck all that. This is what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to watch that video when he puts that video out. Okay, you can consider it payment to me. Why the payment to you, Carter?
Damn.
For all of them goddamn 1999s y'all done forced me to listen to over the years.
Damn.
Just go and watch his Midnight X-Men video for your boy. I will consider it payment to the block. I will consider it payment.
Oh my God! Look, this is
how you all can pay me back for not adding one goddamn penny to these super chats. Just watch his Midnight X-Men video when he put it out. That's what you can do for your boy.
That is fair. That is fair.
That boy said he gonna hype it too. I like that, man. I like that.
No, we like that. We like that. We love this for us. We love this for us. Which, by the way, I don't know if anybody pays attention, but yes, there is a hype button not on live streams, at least not when they're live, but like regular videos. And here's the thing, you can't go back and hype old videos. It has to be a video that came out within like the past week. So any video that when you see I got a new video out, hit that hype button because it might not seem like shit, but it actually does a lot. It actually does like it's very beneficial to me because videos that get hyped get pushed out to more people. So just putting that out. That's a public service
video I saw, and it tells you because I saw your She Spawn video got hyped.
Did it? Okay, all right. I mean, shit. I mean, look, hey, tell me.
So it begins. Spawn then got hyped. Out of all the books this motherfucker talking about, Spawn, and now y'all finna watch the fuck out of that Midnight X-Men. Oh, this is a good day for me. This is a good day for me.
God, shit, y'all trying to kill my ass. I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, if the streets, the streets talking, the streets want it, the streets get it. But like, I have this thing in me where like, yeah, whenever shit like this happens, I'm just kind of like, man, I am so tired. I'm so tired. And like and really X-Men these days, I don't know who needs to hear. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you, Carter. I'm gonna make a video about this, but did you know they finally revealed who the fuck Inmate X was?
Oh,
just this past week.
This should be good. This should be good. Spoiler alert for all you all that want to go read, but I need to hear this.
I'm not gonna say who it is. I'm not gonna say who it is because it's not a character you know. It's not a character you know. It's a brand new character you've never seen before.
What?
Mm-hmm.
They made it what?
Yep, new character.
Why would they make? Wait, why did they do all that if it was just gonna be what?
Yeah, it's a new character. You've never seen this character before.
Is it, okay. let me ask this.
I'm looking at the chat.
Okay. Dig it out. He hit the nail because that's what I was going to ask. When you say new character, is it a new character because motherfuckers ain't talked about them in fucking decades like that Benjamin Percy X-Men shit?
No.
Or is this no? This is a new creation.
Whole new character.
That is nuts.
Whole new character. Now they might try and find a way to like back retcon this motherfucker into some shit.
Well, Sentry been here the whole time.
So apparently it's a character. Like okay, here I'll just say this much: the character. Okay, so you know the new villain of X-Men, Dr. Karina Ellis, who's been in witness protection for like I don't know how many issues of X-Men since Age of Revelation. So yeah, it's her brother.
Respectfully.
And
I'm trying not to use that words as much. Who is this nigga? Like, come on, dog. I'm just saying. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's very dumb. What? Get that shit the fuck up out my face, like for real. Well, that's what I was asking. Highlight. Was it like a Gene Janier thing where it's a new character, but it's somebody like it's a stupid D? Cause this motherfucker here, like it's her brother that we ain't never seen nor heard ever in life. So I'm gonna tell you what I did when I looked up the character. The character, and that character. Okay, so this is how you know a character is not important. Okay, this character when I looked it up, so I said, okay. This character is Dr. Ellis's brother. So I went to the wiki. Yeah. And if you go to a Marvel or DC, whatever character wiki, they have a section called affiliations. And if you click on that, it'll give a drop-down menu. It'll show you whatever team this character has been associated with and what people this person is associated with, like in terms of family. When I looked at the section that listed her brother, nigga's name was not clickable. Like everybody else's name had like blue text because it was a link. That motherfucker's name was blank because he's a brand new character. Nobody's ever seen this motherfucker before. So she hates mutants, but is related to one and smashed another. All right, then. Yep. But that's not the first time. But here's the thing. That's not the first time we've seen stuff like that, though. Like we've seen those movies where, like, for the sake of conversation, the white woman is racist, but she is getting cracked by a brother at some point. So yeah, we've seen stuff like that before. Yeah. But I'm just like, really, like, you know what? So that we can go ahead and have our Eisner conversation, so we can move stuff along. Well, before we do, we gotta get some super chats. We gotta get super chats too. But this is the one thing I'll say, because listen to what Ernie just told you all. New character, the brother's name wasn't even clickable. Nope. Do you know what this falls back on, Mr. Carruthers? What? Is having a good Spider-Man book worth it? Look at this man. Look at Ultimate Endgame. Look what this brother just said about the X-Men. Is Amazing Spider-Man worth it? Nah, it ain't. It ain't. Yo, look.
Y'all need to put that fucking monkey's paw away. That monkey's paw is fucking y'all up. That monkey's paw is tearing. Dude, that monkey's paw is beating y'all's backs inside out. It is kicking y'all's back in. Jesus. So I'll just say this. Let's get into some super chats. First off, shout out to Romy Forever 99 with the Blerd Club Diamond out here doing the damn thing. We love to see it. We have also got Black Phoenix 77 with the 28 months of the Blerd Club Gold Mine. Says happy Saturday, Blerd Koa. We've got Shadow Sonic Silver with the 499. Says get them dang burgers out of here. I don't care about your sliders. We're doing this potluck blended family style. Get us food from all corners of the globe. Hey, look, I'm always down to eat. I like a burger though. We can't throw the burgers out.
It's clear he hungry. What is he talking about here?
I mean, I'm hungry now too. God damn it! First off,
where'd that come from?
Sidebar: did you know who was here for Barbecue Festival just recently? The man they call Goldberg. Goldberg.
Anytime I hear Goldberg nowadays, dog, I just think about Gilbert when they spray the little like fire extinguishers on him. He just fall because he can't handle the pyro and shit.
See, I think about Erica Kirk because every time she come out like she be having like the goddamn Goldberg intro. Like somebody not like every time Erica Kirk come out, I just imagine somebody knocking on her door, and then all of a sudden like she just open the door, like she headbutt. You can hear her headbutt the door from the other side of the door, and then she opened the door, come out. She got a little bit of color right here on her forehead. Didn't mean to start bleeding, but and then when she come out, you just hear her go do 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 do, and then you all the fireworks go off, and then you just see her breathe the smoke in and breathe out. She do the kick. She do the kick and to be swinging at the camera and shit. That's all I see. That's all I see now when I see Goldberg. I just see Erica Kirk. Kirkberg. That sounds disgusting. Anyway, we have also got another one, Shadow Sonic Silver with 499 says Midnight Spider-Man sounds like a retooling of the 1990s Spider-Man Unlimited TV show with the parallel Earth filled with beast people.
Hey, you want to talk about a child that was mad that thought Spider-Man Unlimited was going to just be a continuation of the Fox Kids joint because it even started with that little tune. Only for this motherfucker to go into space on this ugly ass version of it. Listen, thank you for both of those 499 super chats, but
I missed the first one.
Missed one. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't either.
I was talking about Mr. In Between. Do you know about this? I didn't know you know about this show.
I didn't know about it until somebody until it got brought up the other day. But I'll look for it, but I don't see it in here. Here, unless you're talking about like there was this one with the burgers. There's that one. I see that one.
Highlight said he had one, but his didn't show up. I know you read one from him.
No, I got one from him.
Yeah, we got one from him.
Yeah,
I guess the message didn't show.
Oh, I mean, I have it on my thing. It just I have to. It's like, give me a sec. I'll scroll it up and should be in there somewhere. But
let's keep moving.
Yeah. But here, I have some that I have like clicked on like over here that I'll pull up. But don't you worry. We'll get through these and we'll get through the ones I actually have that are clickable. And then let's see here. We've got right here. Yeah. Damon Lacey with the faux 99 says, so we going to ignore the actual Midnight Suns for the well-known Marvel characters. So I'm going to tell you what I read somewhere, and I think it might have been.
We had a convo about that. I sent you those screenshots.
Yeah. It was so basically the long and short of it is that like I understand people's irritation, I think is probably the best word for it. But it's not that big a deal. Now, so for me personally, I feel the same way that a lot of y'all felt about this. I was not terribly interested. I'm not gonna hold you. I couldn't bring myself to care. However, I did agree. I did think that, maybe this would have been a better opportunity to showcase the Midnight Suns. I think this would have been a better, maybe lean into those characters more, do something with those characters. But then Carter and I were talking, there was a series of tweets, Philip Kennedy Johnson, who I think might have been very drunk at the time. And if he was, even better. I think he might have been off that white lightning. He was on that white lightning.
Hey,
and
that boy was shooting at everybody.
Everybody catch it.
Quiet when you see his interviews. He kind of like Jason Aaron. He loves what he does.
Yeah.
But that's one of the first times where he had the banana clip and he went in on anybody that tried to dog at the Midnight Sun. But go ahead.
I ain't gonna hold you. So the energy that he was bringing in some of this shit, this was like just to kind of prep you guys for the type of energy that Philip Kennedy Johnson was giving some of these people on Twitter.
Yeah.
It was basically like him just getting in everybody's face, just being like, that's basically what that motherfucker was doing on Twitter. I swear to fucking God. Like every time somebody had something fucked up to say about Midnight, that motherfucker just come out the woodwork, just out of nowhere with the wild.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
But no, here, let me pull this up and I'll kind of go through this. This is basically him responding to people who were talking about Midnight. One here says, I was really expecting characters like Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, Blade, where first off, man, commas, commas, please. I know this is the internet, but look, I'm just saying, because comma is the difference between Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, Blade, Werewolf by Night specifically. And
that is the nastiest amalgamation. That is an amalgam character. What the fuck that is.
Like grammar.
That's the name?
Like grammar. Carter, you've probably heard this before. Have you ever heard the saying that grammar and capitalization can be the difference between helping your Uncle Jack off of a horse?
Yeah.
And helping your Uncle Jack off a horse. It could be the whole difference. It could be the whole fucking difference. But yes, please.
Whoever Vengeance is, they failed TCAP, Ernie. They most certainly failed TCAP.
Did I tell you, my kid, Sir was telling me the other day, whole third grade had to take TCAP over. and then Sir,
it's a Memphis joke, standardized test. It's gonna go over a lot of y'all heads. It's fine. But third grade had to.
To be fair, it was because of an error that happened on the administrative side, but it was just one of the things where Sirs was like, "Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though." But no, basically Vengeance says, I was really expecting characters like Ghost Rider and Moon Knight, Blade, Werewolf by Night, specifically horror characters, not X-Men, Fantastic Four, and not X-Men and Fantastic for Spider-Man. for Spider-Man. See, this is what I'm saying, man.
I just got that.
See, this is why I keep saying, y'all motherfuckers don't actually read these books. Y'all let motherfuckers tell you what happens in these books. Y'all let motherfuckers tell y'all what happens. Y'all can't read.
Y'all asses failed reading comprehension, and reading comprehension was in second grade. Lord,
man, what you didn't actually said. But yes, let's keep it to what Philip Kennedy Johnson. Let's tell us what Philip Kennedy Johnson was talking about, Carter.
So basically, in response to the people that were kind of like Ernie, that were kind of like you guys, they wanted Blade and Werewolf by Night and etc. Philip Kennedy Johnson says that we think horror takes on non-horror characters brings more opportunities for exciting, unexpected storytelling. Just not in the case of Midnight X-Men, because we read Vampire Storm before. Horror characters deserve more bandwidth in their current continuity, in my opinion, or maybe in non-horror. I love seeing fantasy takes on the ones that the previous brother mentioned, like Fantastic for Spider-Man. But when I saw this,
can that be a book? Can that be a book at Marvel? Fantastic for Spider-Man.
So again, when I read this, horror characters deserve more bandwidth in their current continuity, which I agree with.
Yes,
or 100%. Non-horror. I'd love seeing fantasy takes on those characters like Blade and Werewolf by Night and things like that. Which I told Ernie when I read that tweet. It sounded like that brother just wants to do Dark Knight Steel for Marvel, is what that sound like to me.
That's what it sounds like. I mean, hey, look.
How do you feel?
I'll take Fantastic for Spider-Man as a fantasy series.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. So the fantasy Spider-Man is gonna be called Fantastic for Spider-Man. There you go. Y'all win. And then the Vengeance, to their credit, relented. And conceded ground and said, okay, you got me interested. I'll definitely check those out. Basically gave him props for Infernal Hulk, so on and so forth. Rightfully so, because it's a fantastic book. And Philip Kennedy Johnson, as you would probably imagine, was very grateful. But then you got here, and then Jack Bennett said, hey, but what is Midnight, like an absolute universe, I think, which is kind of funny because all the press releases have basically said that. So this is kind of a dumb question on its face, but I imagine that Mr. Bennett did not read any of the press releases. But it might not be able to read. I don't know. It's difficult to say. But it says only in that. And this is Kennedy Johnson's response to this being an absolute universe thing. Says only in that it's a new reimagining of the Marvel universe, like the Ultimate and Absolute lines, but the aesthetic of the Midnight universe is something very new. Super excited for you to see. And then here comes Kitsune and says, I want to believe you, but like Every Writer, which is a new character in the Marvel universe. I don't know if y'all know this. Captain Every Writer. But yes, Captain Every Writer would promote their stuff like this anyways. It's not the first time Marvel writers have come and said, this is like nothing ever seen before. And then Philip Kennedy Johnson just let the clip off and said, I don't need you to believe shit, friend. Wait and see. That motherfucker said, look, hey. Look, I don't need you to believe shit.
Oh yeah. That's how Philip Kennedy Johnson is currently on it right now. I'm excited for like Ernie said, like I'm more so excited for Benjamin Percy and Philip Kennedy Johnson's books, but Philip Kennedy Johnson is basically that day he was just going off on anyone who had the nerve to try to dog out his book before they read it, before they even read it.
That's fair. That's 100% fair. That's 100% fair. So
exactly. Cool. Especially considering, and I guarantee you this was kind of why he was so annoyed. I guarantee you it was because you're judging my book. You haven't seen one stencil from this fucking thing when I've already been giving you all heat with Hulk.
Yeah.
So the nerve of you to try to come in here and try to downplay what I'm doing when you've never seen it, when I'm already giving you all heat because you've told me I'm giving you all heat. Let me pull the pistol out and just air it out. Let me just go in on y'all. So
yeah, that's fair.
I do respect that. I do respect that.
So here's something. Okay, so here I want to pull this up because apparently I see what y'all are talking about now. So yeah, for whatever reason, Streamlabs didn't catch some of these. So I'm gonna go back.
Let's go
and do it myself because that's what people do.
Cool.
Okay, so here we go. We have got one here. This is from Highlight here. I forgot I had the new version of this up, so that kind of scared me there for a split second. This is from Highlight 915. Says, I have to kick off the show with a shout out to Jamal Bryan and G. Willow Wilson for their Eisner nods and must put respect on her name for doing the unthinkable with Black Cat. Crown that woman. I mean, shit. I feel like yeah. I don't have the exact one ready.
They
but
are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
yeah, you want to crown them? Crown them. I don't know. You do what you got to do. So yeah, but that said, also those don't stay up as long. I just noticed. Let's go to this one.
I'm a hush. I'm gonna let you read them super chat. I'm a hush.
So here's the thing. We got one here. And this is the one that I could not show because it's in a weird place. But you know what? Let's try something. Carter, do you want to try something new and exciting?
Sure. It'll have me not look at chat for a second. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
No, because I saw something and I almost said something, but I caught myself. I'm trying to behave. Let's go.
Also, shout out to Gavin, who I just realized was up in here and hanging with us today.
He was live streaming on Twitter yesterday.
What?
The motherfucker had $400 and was fanning himself with it with a picture of the Flash in the background. It was the cringiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Diabolical.
That money is going to his head. I done told you.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, dude. What look. Yeah, I'm ready for the true Hollywood story. Any day now. But no, here we're gonna do something fun. We're gonna do something. Yeah, I like to say fuck it sometimes. Let's just do it live. We're just gonna do it live. You're gonna see me. You're about to see me do some foolishness. Live.
What?
There we go. So here, let's do this. And we are going to and here I think we can do it like that.
Okay.
And like that.
You
And
have to change your name on Twitter now to Big Money Gidry with just a Central City like flash backdrop on your wallpaper. You have to.
I mean, I would respect it. I would respect that. Actually.
I need to stop playing like that. I need to stop playing like that before I get brutally murdered in a Flash comic. I should stop. I should play. That's what I'm saying, Carter. Yeah, I shouldn't mess with Gavin. The man is connected. I should totally stop. I'm sorry.
Here, wait a minute. We'll do it like this. Hold on, wait.
Golden Gavin. That sounds nasty.
I can't stand y'all sometimes. I swear. I swear to Christ, I can't stand y'all sometimes. Okay, so here we're gonna do it like this. Like I said, we're doing this is a fuck it. We're doing it live.
Right, let's do this.
Style of moment.
Oh, dog, that would be foul.
There we go. Okay, we're gonna put it in. Well, here. There we go. Let's do this version. Let's do this version.
Okay.
And then we're gonna.
I do not.
There we go.
I do not want a vibrating Speed Force hand going through my chest. I don't. But
that seems so diabolical, Carter. I don't know if you deserve all that.
That's what I'm saying.
I think personally, I don't think you deserve that, but I'm gonna defer to Gavin on this one.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I think Gavin should be the person who gets to decide, but that's just me.
I'm just saying, while Ernie is doing his thing, like think about it. I just need y'all to think about it for a second. You like your homeboy come over to the house. He's clearly upset. He's clearly flustered. Hey man, what's wrong with you? Do you know what Ashley tried, bro? Like, I can't go back home right now. Man, what the fuck? Y'all get into it? Y'all get into it? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, we was in bed. Kids running at the house. Okay. And bro, she tried to give me a fucking golden Gavin. Good Lord.
Like, golden Gavin? What?
Good God. Like,
diabolical. That's absolutely diabolical.
What was she watching to even know what that is, bro? I don't know. Probably something from her goddamn sister. I just know she tried it, and I'm over here, bro. Cut on 2K. So that's all I'm saying.
That makes it cut on 2K. I'm done. Anyway, we have got
What we got?
highlight, or not highlight, but we got this is here. This is the one that I wanted to show. Right here. This is earlier when the Shadow Sonic did. Said that Eisner looks so dang white, someone in your server compared to being forced to choose between a 3-piece meal and a sea of burgers. That hence the burgers reference. That's why I didn't get it earlier.
Got you.
Well, here's the thing. Carter, oh my God. I don't know if I should say this now because I feel like it's going to derail the whole thing. I'm going to save it, but we're going to go through the noms and then I'm going to tell you why I'm not surprised why the list was so white. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to explain why I am not surprised. But that said, oh, and you know what's funny? I went through all that trouble, and guess what I found, Carter?
What's that?
I found that. Anyway, but no. That said, we got this one right here. This is Ed Boy in the Cut. Says, me being the only person on Earth excited for these Midnight Marvel books, I feel like I have nobody to discuss it with. Damn you, Marvel. Well, you know, to be fair, Dr. Carey Knight is super excited about these. We were talking about the other day. I could not be bothered though. I could not be bothered. And then we got another one here. This is Ed Boy the Cut Against says Midnight X-Men is going to be Ernie's 1999. X-Men.
That's what I want.
I mean, it will be. It probably will be. And then we also got another one. Shadow Sonic Silver says, so Dr. Ellis is just Clarence Thomas's wife. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah. That's crazy, right? I don't know if Gail did that on purpose, but I mean, I'm here for it.
I didn't think about that. I see.
Yeah,
that is nuts.
Shout out with the 199. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and start getting into this shit because I feel like I think. Oh no, we got one more. We got uno más. We got
What we got?
uno.
Let me hear. What we got?
I think. Where did it go? I might have to actually, I have to pull it up this way. Here we go. Because for whatever reason, I don't see it listed in the thing. But here, let's get this out of the way and bring this back. We got Shadow Sonic Silver with the 1999 super chat. So speaking about horses, R. Lee had a special relationship with his horse. By the way, the Eisner Awards are so white that only a few POCs are competing to be added to the awards. It's like Burger King. That's what you didn't have to do that. We found it eventually. We found it. We got there. Just it took us a while to get there.
You said that shit just so you could get that 1999 off, dog.
Look, you just broke Carter.
Carter, 354 caves, and you think 1999 ain't coming?
I mean,
you. That's all. Fuck
I
you.
mean, look. Okay, so let's get into it. So we got we got the 2026 nominees announced for the Eisner Awards, the most prestigious in comic book company and publishing awards ever in the history of ever. Ye old poppycock, ye old England, Bob's your uncle. But that's it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was doing a thing. But no, this is gonna be the 38th year of Eisner Awards. We got a list of publishers. Basically everything's gonna be going down on the 24th of July, which is during Comic-Con. So yeah, it's gonna be a thing. But the publishers, we got a listing of all the publishers and the most. Basically what this list is basically everybody that pops up multiple times. So like DC, this is the thing I think should really bake everybody's noodle. DC Comics as a publisher has the most nominations of any publisher with 16. Image has 12, second most.
Okay.
Fantagraphics 14.
wow.
Which actually would technically make them the second most. So Image would be like third most. You have Abrams with 9, Drawn and Quarterly with 6, IDW and Top Shelf with 5, Random House with 5, Dark Horse with 4, Henry Holt with 4, First Second with 4, Viz Media with 4, Marvel has 3. Now these are individuals, not the ones they share with other people. Andrews McNeil has 3, New York Review Comics has 3, Pantheon 3, Piao 2, 3, Stacked Deck 3, Yen Press 3, Boom has 2, and Oni has 2. The titles that got nominated the most: Absolute Martian Manhunter with 6, Absolute Batman with 5, Assorted Crisis Events with 5.
Hey. Okay, Dennis.
Dennis kind of out here.
We see where the talent is going, and we see where it ain't.
Where it ain't, exactly. Department of Truth with 4, Drome with 3, and Garden of Spheres with 3. Dennis Camp, and this is the creator category. Dennis Camp with 5 total. Mr. 5 time. We got James Tynan IV with 4. Mr. 4 time. Junie Ba with 3. Javier Rodriguez with 3. Jesse Longergan with 3. Linnea Sterte with 3. Kelly Thompson back again for the 3 time. Mrs. 3-Pete. Then we got Eric Zawadsky with 3 as well. Let's run through these. I'm gonna
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Kelly Thompson up there as well. I like Kelly Thompson being up there.
Yes.
There's a name that is missing. I'm kind of irked by. But
Ooh.
I want to say this about Dennis Camp real quick, and then we'll move on, because I see he's on there from Absolute Martian Manhunter and Assorted Crisis Events.
Mhm.
What if Ultimate Endgame is his bathroom book?
It might
think
be.
about that for a second. Manhunter, Assorted Crisis Events are when he like you. That's when you at your desk and you really in your mode. Black Adams, Heart of the Darkness.
Yeah.
But then you forgot your phone in the room, so you got to be doing something. So I think I think Ultimate Endgame
Gotta
is
be
his
sitting in there,
bathroom
be
book.
like, all right, come on, man.
I think that's his bathroom book.
He's like, man, let me just type this out on my phone real quick.
after that first grunt, before you right after reaching for the toilet paper, let me get this.
Let me get this
I
out
think that's
right
what that
quick.
is. But let's move on.
Yeah, let's
move on.
run through these. We got so best short story is we got the nominees are gonna be Blood Harvest, which is a part of Brain Damage by Shintaro Kago, translated by Zach Davison over at Fantagraphics.
Yeah.
We got The Curse Room, which is also a part of Brain Damage by Shintaro Kago, translated by Zach Davison in Fantagraphics. I feel like, man, that is kind of wild that you're nominated twice in the same category. That says a lot. Football is Not War by R.K. Russell and Wilfred Santiago in Come Out and Play, the queer sports project by Stacked Deck Press. We've also got Red Snapper in the Ray by Michael D. Kennedy, and this is in Milk White Steed by Drawn and Quarterly, and Trapped by Anand RK, Saparna Sharma, and Natalie Obiko Pearson at Bloomberg News. I have not read any one of these, This is
why I love the Eisners, because
we learn shit.
Yes, and that's really what I like about it, because I think you all should really take the Eisners as if there's any other moment where you won't just kind of dip your toe out there to read these other books. I think the Eisners will be a good time to do that, because, well, damn, let me see why this got nominated. Well, damn, let me see why this writer is up here 5 times for 5 nominations. So I really think you all should really try to start doing that with the Eisners, just as more so let me see what all the fucking fuss is about.
Well, I mean, that's how I ended up finding about the Santos sisters and Helena Windhorn, shit like that.
Yep.
So I mean, I love it because usually what ends up happening is I end up finding a book that I'm like, I didn't know this was a thing, so I'm gonna check it out. And I usually end up liking it, so I ain't mad at it. Best one shot or single issue.
Okay.
To the surprise of no one, Absolute Batman 2025 annual #1. I almost called him friend of the channel, but he probably has no fucking clue who I am. Daniel Warren Johnson, James Herron, and Meredith McLaren over at DC. Absolute Martian Manhunter #1 by Dennis Camp and Javier Rodriguez, also at DC. And then, I was just saying earlier, man, it's kind of crazy to be nominated twice in the same category. We've got Assorted Crisis Events #4 by Dennis Camp and Eric Zawadzki over at Image Comics.
Is that the one you talked about on a cave before, maybe?
Talking about Assorted Crisis Events or talking about that specific issue?
No, #4. That specific issue. Have you talked about that issue before?
Yes.
I know you talked about a certain issue. I just can't remember which one.
Yes, because if I remember correctly, that was the issue. I think that was the issue where like everything took place within the framework of the guy that was having to figure his shit out regarding, I want to say that's the issue where dude was like kind of compartmentalizing his immigrating into the country with the rest of his life, and then like I want to say it's that issue. I could be wrong, but I'm okay with being wrong on that one. But that's the one that sticks out to me the most. I don't think it's the no. I think that's the one where dude like had that really sad ass fucking life. That's what it was. It wasn't the one I was thinking about. It's the one where like dude literally goes like his whole life just passes him the fuck by. And he ends up jumping back and forth between being in like a happy marriage to a very disillusioned marriage to like struggling with his homosexuality. It's that issue. That's the issue that one is.
Okay.
It's a baller issue, like, cause it's like that shit broke. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, God damn, dude, this fucking sucks. Not like the story, but like dude's life.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to get a hold of I wanted to pull Dennis aside. And I was like, man, I want to pull Dennis aside and be like,
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
But no, we got Coin Op #10 by Wet Cement. It's Coin Op #10 Wet Cement by Peter and Maria Hoey by Coin Op Books. I've never heard of this. I'll have to look this up. Ice Cream Man #43. One-page horror stories by W. Maxwell Prince and others at Image. I love when you have like so many motherfuckers on a book that like they're like, just others, just everybody else. And then of course, Something is Killing the Children. A monster walks into a bar. By James Tynan IV and Werther Delader over Boom Studios. Something's Killing the Children. A monster walks into a bar. Pretty fucking interesting one shot. It was if I'm remembering correctly, I think it was actually a part of something else. And then it got brought over as released as a one shot after the fact. But it's a really interesting story, especially if you're already a fan of Something's Killing the Children. It's a really good read.
Best continuing series. Okay.
Ooh,
now
so this is where
Oh, these nominations are so nasty because I have an idea of what's going to win, and it's gonna irk me. But
I tell you what, before we do that, I can't speak to best short story, but I can at least speak to some of these categories. I feel like the ones that we can speak to, let's try and see if we can figure out who's going to win or give an idea of who we think is going to win. And I'll just say this, for best one shot, let's just go ahead and get out of the way. It's either going to be Absolute Batman or it's going to be Absolute Martian Manhunter. Let's just go ahead and the sooner we accept that, the better off we're going to be.
Because of what you said about that issue just now, I I don't think Absolute Martian Manhunter has a chance, and that's being a fan of the book. But no, I would give it to. I feel like Absolute Batman is guaranteed to win, but if it's not that, I would not be shocked if it was that Assorted Crisis Events #4.
I would want it to be.
Honest.
Yeah, like that's my heart pick.
Yeah.
Is like that's my heart. My brain is saying it's gonna be one of them Absolute books.
Absolute Batman's. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'll be that one. I think
In my
it'll
heart,
I think it'll be an Absolute Bats, which is cool, but there's a but there, which is not diminishing the quality of that annual that Daniel Warren Johnson did. No, but I don't think. I think Absolute Martian Manhunter should be more so happy that it got the nod, but it ain't winning.
It ain't winning. Yeah, I don't want it to.
In the crowd, and the camera went to you, John Jones, but you know you ain't winning.
Well, yeah, because that's the book that like that's the Absolute Martian Manhunter. That's like the hoity-toity, like snooty, darling of the it's the book that everybody's like, oh, it's doing things I've never seen before. And it's like, is it? I feel like I've seen this before somewhere, but yeah, it's whatever. It's like that. That's just how I perceive it. But best continuing.
Yeah. All right. So we got to the surprising though one. We got Absolute Batman. I'm actually surprised that we have Absolute Wonder Woman on here as well. Another one that's a big shock to me because I don't hear anybody talk about this book no more. Is the Department of Truth. We have FML.
FML's really good.
Yeah, we got the Power Fantasy, and the one that shocked me that I'm really happy to see it is Storm by Moreira Ayodele. But here's my thing. I want to name those off real quick for y'all again.
Let's give some credit where credit is due.
Yeah, I want to absolutely give some credit, but there's something I noticed here.
Okay.
Absolute Batman, of course, from Scott Snyder. Kelly Thompson with Absolute Wonder Woman.
No, don't leave Nick Dragata out in the cold like that. Don't leave Nick Dragata. Let's give the full credits. These people are
So Absolute Batman from Scott Snyder and Nick Dragota. We got Absolute Wonder Woman from Kelly Thompson and Hayden Sherman. Department
Mattia
of Truth.
DeUlis.
Okay, because I can barely read that because the font is so small, but that's because of my monitor, not you. Thank you. Department of Truth from James. I just realized what Tiny Onion was in Tinian. I get it now. I get the joke. And Martin Simmons. FML from Kelly Sue DeConnick and David Lopez. I have not had the pleasure of reading that book.
I have.
How many issues is it?
7 right now.
Oh, it's ongoing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, best continuing series. Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It's interesting. Very interesting premise.
Okay. Cool. That's on the list now. The Power Fantasy that we've talked about ad nauseum from Kieran Gillen and Casper Wingard, and Storm by Moreira Ayodele, Lucas Wernick, and several other motherfuckers they did not want to put on this post. But the one thing I did notice is that it was Storm and not Earth's Mightiest Mutant.
Yeah, no, this is just it's some first 12 issues, and that's it.
That didn't have to be forced to jumble all their story together for no goddamn reason. Fucking Tom Brevoort. This one is gonna be just like best one shot to me. There are some that should win, but we know what's winning.
Honestly, man, in my heart of hearts, I would honestly, there's only one book in this category I don't want to win.
If people weren't fucking cowards, it would win. There's a book on this list that would win. But if they weren't cowards and weren't so just, there's no other words I can say that just aren't disrespectful. But let's go ahead and get it out of the way. I think we know Scott Snyder is and Nick Dragota are probably going to walk up there and accept that award for absolute Batman. They're going to thank a lot of people. I saw his interview recently with Sal over at Comic Pop, and he is really passionate about what he is doing with that book and everything they're doing with that universe, and actually started going in on right-wing grifters, which was pretty fucking funny. But
interesting.
Yeah, but the power, I would give it to, honestly, Storm, or I would give it to the Power Fantasy, only because the one thing about Storm that I love is that even though you might like it or you might not like it, excuse me, you can't shut the fuck up about it. That book is always, was always in somebody's mouth because of what was going on in that comic.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I think speaks volumes about Morewa, that your name is always in somebody's mouth. They can't shut the fuck up. So I think that's a really cool look that Storm is on this list. I can't speak to FML. I can't speak to the Department of Truth because I've read the first hardcover and have not gone back to it. Absolute Wonder Woman, according to Shadow Sonic, is the gold standard for comics. Really?
I mean, I will say for DC Comics.
Okay.
For me personally, if I have my druthers, it would either be Power Fantasy or Storm. Honestly, I'd be perfectly fine if FML or Department of Truth or Absolute Wonder Woman won, but I do not want Absolute Batman to win that shit at all, and that is the thing that I'm most concerned about. But I think that Power Fantasy and Storm were the most consistently good books. I love Department of Truth, but Department of Truth can be a difficult read sometimes because of how...
Absolutely.
Like, not because it's bad, but because, like, it is heavy. It is a very heavy book. Like, it's not for the faint of heart. And I don't mean, like, there's so much gore and violence. No. It's because that shit is talking about shit that is happening right now.
Right now. So if you're one of the ones that you ain't into that, or you don't think it's going to be as
it's heavy.
Challenging, I guess would be the word. Boy, you in for a rude awakening with that book. But if you give it time, that's a really solid book.
Yes.
Just to be petty, I would love the Power Fantasy to win, just so Kieran Gillen could walk on stage and be like, "Y'all see what y'all could have let me do with X-Men."
Y'all could have had this. But then you fucked it up. He's like, y'all could have had this. Sorry, I had to
hear that shit all day, and I'm gonna laugh every time. Best limited series. This is gonna be an interesting one.
Wait. Okay, no, never mind. I was about to say, I know they try to put this shit in here twice. For some reason, I just saw absolute. When I saw Absolute Martian Manhunter, I was like, wait a minute, was that not just in the previous category? I was like, but never mind.
All right, so best limited series, we got an Absolute Martian Manhunter. From Dennis Camp and Javier Rodriguez. We got Ernie's favorite, Beneath the Trees, Where Nobody Sees, the Volume 2, which was Rite of Spring.
Rite of Spring by Patrick Horvath.
Rite of Spring, Horvath. We got Bronze Faces. Show off and Alex saying, was that
Alexandra Tefengi? Yeah. Boom Studios.
Boom, which Jesse, I have to tell you, the trade is out for Bronze Faces. So
yes, it is.
Do that.
Yes, it is. Very good
one.
Read. Very good read.
One that we have spent a whole Blerd Cave talking about, Crownsville by Rodney Barnes and Ella Benetti over there at Oni. Everything Dead and Dying, which I feel like you have told me to read because I
want to talk about it. Yeah, I wanted to talk about it a couple of weeks ago, but then then I realized the whole Marvel DC thing was going on, so I was like, I kind of bumped it, but like, we are going to talk. This is a book we are going to talk about on the Cave here soon, and I'm going to make a video about it as well because I really enjoyed this fucking book.
That is a book that is over at Image, and to close things out, something that I nominated for a Blerd Award. Out of Alcatraz by Christopher Canwell and Tyler Crook over at Oni Press. It got my sister, who was watching that Blerd Cave and heard me talking about that book, it made her want to read it, and I had to buy it and send it to this child. So yeah, I like those best new limited series, but I want to ask you, take your bias out of it. Miss FBA Carruthers and the B stands for Blerd. Take your biases out of it. Who you think is taking best limited?
I mean, honestly, I know, like in my head, I know it's gonna be Absolute Martian Manhunter. But my personal pick, I think it should either. Man, honestly, this is a tough one because this is actually a stacked category. I can make a
Yeah, it
case
is.
for any one of these books winning because I'm actually currently finishing Out of Alcatraz. I finished Everything Dead and Dying very recently, and between both of those books alone, I'm really enjoying both of them. Especially Everything Dead and Dying, that book is fucking heartbreaking. Oh my god. Crownsville, which I absolutely fucking loved and want more of. Bronze Faces, which I did really enjoy. I actually recommended Bronze Faces during my Blackest Comics of 2025. And Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees Rite of Spring is just S tier storytelling. But in my heart of hearts, God, I want it to be either Crownsville or I really want to be either Crownsville or Beneath the Trees. But man, I'm not gonna hold you. This is a tough category because honestly, any of these books could win and I'd be perfectly fine with it. Maybe except Absolute Martian Manhunter. Let me take that back.
Okay,
I don't give a fuck about.
I
don't give a fuck about Martian Manhunter. But like, if any of these other, if any of the other 5 won, so
I know you are you're salty because of Absolute Martian Manhunter, but again, I think it's another case of just be happy that you sit next to Beneath the Trees and Nobody Sees and Bronze Faces, because I don't think Absolute Martian Manhunter is winning this, to be perfectly honest. And this is no disrespect to any of these other nominees. I think Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees is going to win that shit free. Honestly, that's where I'm going at. I think I
want to believe that
the Berenstain Bear serial killer is gonna walk on that stage with a butcher knife and wish a motherfucker would try to take that Eisner from her. I think this one is winning for free. I think Crownsville is a great one. Out of Alcatraz is a great one. Everything Dead is Dying apparently is a really, really good. But Ernie kind of got me nervous now because he's saying it's fucking heartbreaking, so I'm kind of scared to read it. I do enjoy Absolute Martian Manhunter, but again, I think Beneath the Trees is winning this. I think this is going to be, honest to God, Ernie, and this is not me just saying it, but just from everything that book did and with the look of that book, honestly, with those nominees, I think it's a fucking squash match. I think Beneath the Trees is winning that for free, sir.
Oh man, I mean, I would like to see it, but it just but that's the thing I love about this is that this is a stacked category, just like the previous one. It's a stacked category, and honestly, the shit's just wild. You can't make this shit up. It's it's just that good. To go to our next one, we've got Best New Series. Best New Series,
yes.
This is another. Oh God, it's another.
Jesus Christ, category. That's 3 books that. That's 3 books that Ernie made me read actually because he was glazing the fuck out of them. We're really no. It was 3. It was 3. It wasn't that 4th one. We talked about that 4th one later. But Best New Series for the Eisner was Assorted Crisis Events by Dennis Camp and Eric Zawadzki. We got Batman Volume 4 with Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez. We got Black Cat by G. Willow Wilson, who I did not know was writing the book, and Gleb Menkev from Marvel. We got Exquisite Corpses by, of course, James Tiny Onion, Porn Zach Picosh, who is going to be on Absolute Green Arrow.
Green Arrow,
Michael Walsh and several other motherfuckers they did not want to put on this.
Yeah, because every issue of Exquisite Corpses after the first team. It's always James, but the writer is always different.
Which, here's the thing that I did not know. It's just James because it's under Tiny Onion. Apparently, after that first one, it was literally those other creatives. He let them do what y'all do.
Well, he still gets.
So I thought that was cool. Yeah, I thought that was cool of him.
He still gets the writing credit because it's his world. But but it's always somebody else then him because he has to.
I thought that was pretty cool. Ghost Pepper, Ludo Lullaby. Is that finished?
No, I think it's still going, but they just dropped 10.
Okay.
They just
Okay,
well,
that's
I
what
don't
it
know.
is.
It might keep.
Okay.
I haven't read the. I'm terrible because I haven't read the 10th issue yet. I have it. I
Yeah.
just haven't gotten to it yet. But I believe it's still going to keep going because the book's been selling
I heard
well,
that.
to my understanding.
That's good.
Like so,
That's good.
I'm here for it.
That's really cool to see. I really like
Mhm.
that Image is taking a chance on those books of people that we never heard of like that, and that they're really
Yeah.
successful. Because to me, it all started with Mirka and Dolfo, and they've just been going forward ever since. So seeing Ghost Pepper on here for Best New Series is really cool. And one that Ernie, when he told me the premise, I cracked up, but then he said, "No, nigga, this book goes."
It's good.
Temporal, the shock of Best New Series. Temporal from Stephanie Williams and Asaya Fullmore from Mad Cave. And according, just as a lot of y'all can see, if you're not driving, the trade is out. This book is out if you want to go try this motherfucker.
It is.
Yes.
And
Temporal.
I can definitely say, love Stephanie down, because this book is literally like, it was such a surprise. Not in the sense that it was good, but the sense that like when this book came out, because I didn't like when this book was originally announced, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I was like, word. Okay, she doing this. Let's go. So yeah, I like, yeah.
You want to know who else was shocked that Temporal got on this list? Stephanie Williams, because she in the fucking chat. She was shocked just as everybody else.
Yeah. I was shocked too. Well, I mean, here's the thing though.
Yeah.
I didn't, which first off, yeah, here, we gotta do this. We gotta drop the bomb for Stephanie.
Absolutely.
We gotta drop the bomb. But no, I didn't like. Okay, so here's the thing. When because look, let's keep it real here, man. The Eisners usually come out pretty. The Eisner skew pretty white. So I knew in my heart of hearts that Stephanie deserved the Eisner for either. Like honestly, I was actually more shocked that Roots of Madness wasn't included in that somewhere, but like both books fantastic, but technically Roots of Madness is in there because we're going to talk about it a little later. Stephanie is also going to be up for another award we'll talk about here in just a moment. But the fact that this book got the respect put on it, it was really important, because I feel like, kind of like how we talked about before, how like when we go through these Eisner noms every year and we learn about books we didn't know about, I hope that it's the same for other people. Like I hope that some of y'all that maybe you weren't there when we talked about Temporal before, maybe you weren't there when we've mentioned it in the past, maybe you didn't know Temporal was a thing, maybe now y'all go check it out. Cause it's really fucking good. It's I know, when we were talking about it before, I tried to stay out of the spoiler territory of it, because like once you get past that second issue, it's kind of difficult to talk about it without really like giving the whole game away. And I don't want to give the whole game away on that one. I actually want y'all to go buy the book, fucking read it. And that's why
I know you're happy and that this one is up. But I know you said you were shocked that it wasn't Roots of Madness. I actually like that it was Temporal over Roots of Madness, solely because of what you did when I said Temporal. When you pulled out the trade.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that, I like that it's Temporal over Roots of Madness for that reason, because motherfuckers can actually go right now to a Barnes & Noble or LCS and go just grab that trade.
You can literally... And I'm telling you another thing I really love about it. It's a smooth read. So when this came out, I think this dropped like a couple, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And when I got the trade, I ran back through the whole story again. And I mean, I'm talking about, it was just like, it was like butter. It was like butter, man. You just, it like just a nice, smooth, easy read. Like it's also a complete story in so much that I mean, yeah, it has a beginning, middle, end, duh. But what I mean is, like, it has a little bit of everything in it. Like, when we were talking about before, and I was kind of talking about some of the more funnier aspects of where the plot kind of begins, it actually goes further past that. Okay. Like, it's funny, but it's also heartwarming. It's also heartbreaking. It's also it's also like fun in like an action-y sense, because there's some pretty cool.
You read the heartbreaking ass books.
Look, because I'm a heartbroken motherfucker. God damn it. I'm a heartbroken motherfucker. Well, here I want to pull this up too, because here we got this one right here. Steffi says, "Thank you. I just didn't expect it because this book is not historically the kind of book they'd nominate for a Black Arthur." And I agree. Go pick that trade up, please. And yes, please. Please go. Also, can I just say, look, go. I'm not asking you to buy this book sight unseen, okay? What I'm asking you to do is take your ass out there and buy the goddamn book, because I done told y'all how good it is. You gonna go buy it. Go buy it, goddammit.
I don't like that you screamed. Read it, please. You know, it reminded me of the Cosby Show. It reminded me of Theo. Justine. That's what you just reminded me of.
Justine.
Temporal, please.
Well, I mean, and like I said, okay. So I'll just say this real quick.
Okay.
For anyone that missed the Blerd Cave, where I was kind of putting Carter on game about this book. I'll say it in simplistic terms. How far would you go to make your baby, make your child have the best birthday ever? Would you take that risk? Would you go that extra mile? Even if it meant you might get drug into some shit that you don't really want to get caught up in. And then add time travel. There you go. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying shit else.
So here's my question to you then. If you asked me that question, my response would be, was it my firstborn or my secondborn?
This nigga. This nigga right here. This nigga right here. Yes, it's the only born. It's the only born.
Okay.
There
you
go.
go.
So,
sure.
Like I ain't gonna hold you. I like if it were Cersei, I'd be like, man, you lucky I like you.
Okay, firstborn activity. All right. All right.
Firstborn activity.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Also, shout out this, like, this right here. This is also something I think is very important as well. The mostly Black creative team too. Like, this is like literally everybody involved in this. They showed out. Also, man, I think no, I wasn't gonna say anything about the story. I was just gonna say I just think that if you go do what I said, if you go buy the book, read it, y'all are gonna come back, and I'm pretty sure you're all gonna be pretty damn pleased. And you're gonna be like, damn, dude, why didn't you tell me about this sooner? I'd be like, I did. I'm like, I tried. I said this was, mind you, I said this was one of the blackest books of 2025. I told y'all last year. I told y'all. I said that. So you're going to go and you're going to go get it. And you're going to be happy about it. I will also say that much like the previous categories, this one is very stacked. It's a wild, like I mean, it's the Eisners. I mean, of course, it's supposed to be the best of the best, whatever. Yeah, that's great. But I'm gonna say it. It's a lot of fucking heat in here, but I want I want Stephanie to get this. I think that of really any of the books, like I like Ghost Pepper a lot too. Don't get me wrong. I love Ghost Pepper a lot. We've talked about it here before. I've not read, but maybe the first little bit of Black Cat, so I can't really speak to Black Cat. And I have read all of what has come so far of Exquisite Corpses, and I am mostly current on Assorted Crisis Events. But and I love Assorted Crisis Events. Assorted Crisis Events is great. I actually find it funny. There's 2 time travel books on this list, which is kind of crazy too. Assorted Crisis Events, also time travel. Batman, great. But yeah, if it's my money on it,
yeah.
What you got? Wait, what you pulling?
Because this is what Ernie wants to see. Stephanie wants to see it too. It's gonna make her cry. Then she's gonna have the ugly, because we all look bad when we cry. She can't. She's not gonna be able to do the fake cry. But I'm really happy about it. She's not gonna be able to do that one because she wasn't even expecting to be nominated. So it's gonna be the ugly cry. But this all she wants. If she wins, right? Mad Cave, then they have to do something. They were probably just as shocked as Stephanie was. They're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to reprint Temporal. But why would they have to reprint Temple? I'm gonna show you why they would have to reprint Temple. I'm gonna show you something.
You got to
look at this bit of root right here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
You got to put the eyes the sticker right. You got to put it right front and center.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like put it like you have to put it like right in here somewhere, probably maybe like up there somewhere. You have to put it up there. But no,
you gotta grab it.
There you go. Boom.
Somewhere.
You got to put it on there. Like it's a. And here's the thing. I would buy that version too. too. And here, I promise you, this is 100% genuine because I'm being real here. I fucking love Temporal, so I wanted to win. Like the only other book that I would be okay. Like Matt Fraction's Batman is goated. Don't get me wrong. It's goated. It's the best. This is the best Batman has been in a while. But it ain't that goddamn good. And like I said, I love G. Willow Wilson, but I haven't kept up with. I have not kept up with Black Cat the way that I'm keeping up with Poison Ivy. So I can't speak to that. But yeah, for me, it would either like because of the stuff that I am current on, it's either going to be Temporal or Ghost Pepper for me. So that's me. Honestly, I would actually, for as much as Dennis Camp has been like nominated, I'm actually the more that we kind of go through these lists, I'm actually less expectant of him winning many of these.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
mostly because of what it's for.
Okay, that's my whole point. Because I know you keep saying stuff about Absolute Martian Manhunter. I'm gonna keep it A1. Absolute Martian Manhunter ain't winning nothing. So the Crisis Event, sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I give that.
Absolute Martian Manhunter ain't winning shit.
In my head. Yeah, because I have my heart picks and I have my head picks. Yeah. My head pick is it'll probably be Assorted Crisis Events. Yeah. But in my heart, I wanted to be either Temporal or Ghost Pepper or even Exquisite. Because I loved Exquisite Corpses as well. I don't talk about it quite as much lately just because that book is a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of wild shit that happens in that fucking book.
There's another thing that I think is really going to be cool.
Yes.
Wait. Somebody just got added.
Oh,
Are
shit.
They in here?
Yep.
What?
Ludo's up in here. Like I said. Hey, okay. Look, hey.
Okay.
Like I said. Okay. Hey, here's the thing. Okay. I just want y'all to understand.
Yeah.
I said the thing. Okay. So
that caught me off guard, but I'm gonna finish my point, then we'll move on.
Yeah.
Here's what I really
shout out to Ludo.
Yeah, shout out to Ludo. And you know what? Ludo being in here actually helps that point. Here's what I think is a really good look when it comes to the Eisners. Now, when it comes to Miss Williams, because I see there were several people in the chat saying I can't call her Stephanie because I don't know her like that. So when it comes to Miss Williams, when it comes to Ludo, now that you have that Eisner nominated stamp, people have to put respect on your name now.
Yes, they do.
I am not just some pull this comic creator from here, pull this. No, motherfucker. Eisner nominated, big dog. You gonna have to put respect on me, right? Yes. Ludo first swing at bat at Image Ghost Pair. Bow. Eisner Award. Stephanie coming out like a fucking RKO. Boom. Now she is up here with those Titans because now Ludo and Stephanie, they're a part of that now. They're a part of those Titans now. Because you really got to put your foot in some shit to be just nominated, because a lot of those books, they're there for a fucking reason. So that's the one thing I think is really cool about this is like now there's that recognition, and now it's just like no. When you say my name, you have.
Well, you got to put the Eisner. You got to. Well, it's like in Hollywood. It's like in Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like you ever watch especially like old especially like old movie trailers, especially like the other day. I was watching a trailer for Glengarry Glen Ross with my mom because she had never seen the movie, but she's always heard me talk about it. So I was showing her what it was, and when we were watching the trailer, it was one of these like old like 90s trailers. It'd be like Academy Award winner, da 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 da. Fill in the blank, fill in the blank, fill in the blank. And then it'd be like, Academy Award nominee, fill in the blank, fill in the blank, fill in the blank. Like that's how you will have to be treated from now until the heat death of the universe. Is whether you win or lose, you are still either Eisner Award winning or Eisner Award nominated, writer, artist, whoever, whatever. And the thing is, I was actually genuinely impressed that when I saw people engaging with a lot of the books that are on this list, like because the Marvel and DC of it all. It's the Marvel and DC of it all. Everybody loves Marvel. Everybody loves that's great. I love them too. That's fine. Yeah, maybe DC less so these days. But because they have their own crosses to bear. Marvel does too, but that's another story. But like to see like Image and Mad Cave and Boom and IDW and Dark Horse and all these other companies getting love for putting out books that are taking big chances, because in the case of Exquisite Corpses is a strange swinging bat, just not because of the story, but because like it's a book that's not necessarily by one person. It's almost like an anthology story in so much that it's always somebody different on the book. The story is the same, but just the team is the same. It's like people taking different turns with that. Ghost Pepper is a book that honestly is almost kind of like kind of in the similar way to, there was a book I think it was Boom that did this. I Heart Skull Crusher. It's like reading a manga. Only it's not in Shonen Jump. And if
you want to know more, type in Blerd Cave, type in Ghost Pepper. We got a whole goddamn episode to Ernie just glazed the fuck out of it. He loved that book. He loved that book. We got a whole episode.
It was a whole episode we talked. And the thing is, I don't even feel like we spoiled anything really. I feel like we really we kept it pretty outside of the I think maybe like one or two things. But like it's a story about a guy who's it's got a dark past, and
that book is animated.
Oh no, it's 100%, and I fucking love it. Great. Because I saw somebody earlier ask Ludo what's happening with Battle Chasers.
That Battle Chasers.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I think you even said that.
Yeah.
Don't even need it no more.
I don't even need it no more.
Right in front of your face.
I want Ludo to know this. I want you back on Battle Chasers. But if not getting back on Battle Chasers
But
means
but
I
not that
get some
bad.
more
But not
Ghost
that bad.
Pepper,
Yeah, but
I
not that
am
bad.
okay with it. Look, hey,
Yeah.
Battle. Joe Mad ain't in here too, is he? He ain't in here too, is he?
Oh, I want us to get. Let me tell you something. And I say
I'm
this with it, and this
good.
is Carter saying this. This is not Blerd Without Fear saying this, because I want us to get back to these. I want us to get back to these nominees. If Joe Mad was in here, I would probably take this entire episode hostage because I would cuss him out for 20 minutes. For you. For
Oh,
you,
yeah, for
and
me.
you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, for all y'all that's been waiting 30 years. Stephanie Williams got married and got cheering, and Battle Chasers still didn't fucking finish. You know what I'm saying? Look how many books that Lou didn't put out. Look how many books Stephanie didn't put out. That created a whole life for herself. She got a house somewhere, paying a mortgage, and Battle Chasers still ain't finished. Oh, cuz I shit you not. I don't even want to read Battle Chasers. I would cuss him out because y'all don't want to, because y'all want more of it. Y'all don't want to cuss him out, and then he don't want to do it no more. So I would do it for you.
Well, no,
I would do it for you.
it's the simple fact. Okay, so it's the simple fact, yeah, for me personally,
Yep.
that we were talking about Amazing Spider-Man earlier. It's like, hey, yeah, all these other books, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was Amazing Spider-Man worth these other books that have now fallen off because Amazing Spider-Man has gotten good now? That's how I feel about Battle Chasers. It's like, is it worth it that Battle Chasers is not around because you got Ghost Pepper? And I would look at you and emphatically say, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just give me more of the Ghost Pepper verse. But that said, anyway, what you got?
I'm scrolling because there are a lot of nominees, so I don't know which ones. Because I'm looking, because there are a lot, and I don't think a lot of these would be with us. So I kind of just went down to. I went to best writer.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna skip ahead a little bit because I'm not gonna hold you. Some of these. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay. I tell you what. Here's what I will do. Because there are some of these that I do kind of want to take a peek at. Because there's one in particular that is also a little close to home.
Okay, let's go.
So I will say, some of these, look, and some of these we'll just run through real quick, because I mean, I don't have, like, a lot of these I have not read. So there's not really a lot that I can say about them. But no, I'll say for as far as like best publication for like early readers, that's a quick one because it's gonna be all the Hulk feels by Dan Santot and Abrams Fanfare and Marvel. The Faraway Forest, Wally's Root by Debbie Fong at Chronicle Books, The Fire Breathing Duckling by Frank Camuso at Toon Books. I probably fucked that up. And then we also got Nightlight by Michael Imberly at Holiday House, and Steve, A Rare Egg by Kelly Collier at Kids Can Press. I have not read a single one of these. But this is like the early readers category, which I probably would not have. And best publication for kids, The Cartoonist Club by Raina Telgemeier and Scott McCloud. It's Scholastic Graphics. Chickenpox by Remy Lai and Henry Holt Books for Young Readers. Creature Clinic by Gavin Ong Than. First, Second, and Night Chef, An Epic Tale of Friendship with a Side of Deliciousness. That is a title for your ass. By Mika Song and Random House Graphic. Oasis by Gu Jing at Godwin Books, Henry Holt Books for Young Readers. A Song for You and I by Kay O'Neill at Random House Graphic. I have not read any one of these because, once again, publication for kids. Not that kids' books are bad, but I generally don't read them. My kid has probably read at least one of these because they have been on a huge graphic novel kick lately. This one is one where I actually have read some stuff in. Angelica and the Bear Prince by Trung Le Nguyen at Random House Graphic. Clementine Book 3 by Tilly Walden at Image Skybound. Clementine, which, if I'm not mistaken, this is the one that's
that is from
Cat.
Yeah, that is just FYI, because this
Yeah.
is the best publication for teens. Clementine
Yeah.
Book 3 by Tilly Walden. Tilly has done all the Clementine books. Yes, this is a continuation of Clementine from the Telltale Walking Dead series.
Yes.
That's what that book is.
Very much. So if you are a fan of that, you should probably be reading this. Everyone Sucks But You by Kay Roten. Actually, I love the title of that. This is a Henry Holt Books for Young Readers. Hello Sunshine by Keezy Young. Little Brown Ink. This Place Kills Me by Mariko Tamaki and Nicole Gu at Abrams Fanfare. I actually have that book, and it is really, really good. Trumpets of Death by Simon Burnell Boson, translated by Edward Galvin at Graphic Universe Learner. Very good shit. I would actually I can't speak to everything, but Clementine Book 3 and This Place Kills Me, I mean, just by default, I'd have to point and say those. Those. Best humor publication, and that is and to think we started as a book club by Tom Toro, Andrews McNeil, Universal. It's Beautiful, a False Knees comic collection by Joshua Barkman at Andrew McNeil, Universal. The Great British Bump Off. That sounds like somebody's doing a lot of cocaine. Kill or Be Quilt by John Allison and Max Sayre at Dark Horse. Jeff the Land Shark, because, well, of course, Jeff the Land Shark is going to scoop up all these people and dump itself off the side of the map, just like in Marvel Rivals, by Kelly Thompson and Toki Tokoro at Marvel. Physics for Cats by Tom Guild at Drawn and Quarterly, and Spent, a comic novel by Alison Bechdel at Mariner Books. Now we're going to come to the category I've been waiting for. Because guess what I get to do, Carter?
What's that?
I'm not talking about any. Well, no, I'm going to talk about all these other ones, but yeah, I get to have a little fun here. We got Come Out and Play, the Queer Sports Project, edited by Megan Kempe and Megan Praz. Remember, we're in the Best Anthology section. This is over at Stacked Deck Press. Come Out and Play was actually nominated earlier in this for Best Short, I believe it was. We got DC Pride 2025, edited by Andrea Shea and Jillian Grant at DC. We got Stardust, the Super Wizard Anthology, edited by Van Jensen, Blue Creek Creative, and 2000 AD 2026 Annual featuring Judge Dredd, edited by Oliver Pickles at Rebellion. You're probably thinking, wait a minute, you skipped one. No, I didn't. I saved the best for last. Because Noir is the New Black Season 2 by Fair Square Graphics. I get to brag a little bit. I don't know if he's in here. I don't know if he's in here right now. Is he in here? Some of y'all know this guy. You probably know him affectionately. Oh, there he is. Let's see. So we've got the team. We got the team in here. That put together this anthology, Noir is New Black Season 2. And I was really excited about this because, like I said, it lets me brag on people that I like. Case in point, y'all have often heard me refer to some nigga named Quinn. In regards to my artist for Heart of the Darkness. And he was a part of this. If I remember correctly, also Greg Byrne was also involved in this. And also, I pulled it up just wait a minute. So there's a new there's a new Gavin there's a new Gavin in comics. So I gotta check in with the council. You might have to. You might have to. See, you let that money go to your head. You let it go to your head. You let it down. I'm about to call Quinn to get him in here. Get him in. So I wanted to, I'm going to brag on this one just a little bit. Where to go? Uh, bu- 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 So I think, yeah, I have it right here. Bam. I just want to pull this up. Shaboing. So Noir's the New Black. It was like an anthology series. This is actually just one of the pieces of it. But yeah, Noir's the New Black. Really awesome. And also I want to show this one too, because we got one here that kind of gets to have that little bit of flair that Carter was talking about earlier. You get that, you got to get that stamp on you. You got to get that stamp up on you right there. You got that stamp on you. That seat right there, when you got that, you somebody. They can't take that from you.
Thank you. But I love our stories are your stories. Come get them. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
that
dope.
like this.
I really like that.
This type
really
of shit
like
I
that.
like to see. This shit I like to see right here. This is a statement of intent right here. So I would say if you are if you're somebody you like good stories, you like to see something that if you're like me, if you're a kind of a noir lover, you love some noir, you like to see you like to see some stories about black people. Maybe they're noir stories. I would point you over in that direction. So shout out to everybody on the team for getting that. Oh, so he says Quinn is logging in. See, the thing is, I kind of slick knew, but I had to sit on it, so I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to make it hot for nobody. And I was very, 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 very happy. Like I think I said this the other day when the nominees were finally made public. I believe I said to Quinn repeatedly on the phone how proud I was of him. Like I said it so much he probably got sick of me saying it. Is how much is how much I said it. It was a lot. I said it probably too fucking much. But yeah, that is a that is another story altogether. That said, wait, where'd it go? I was just looking at it. He said this. I think there's 4 of us now. God damn, how many? All right, okay. There, no more Gavins. No more Gavins after this. We got too many. There's.
You just try to Scarlet Witch Gavin.
No,
how you try to Scarlet Witch a motherfucker's name?
No, we can't have any more because it's like it's starting to get like the MCU. It's like we got 4 Chris's now. We got
now
like
I know I shouldn't get killed in the Flash. He just tried to Scarlet Witch your damn name.
Well, no, because we can't. No, we're not saying we get rid of the Gavins. We just no more Gavins after this. Like you can have 4, but 5. We're gonna give this man 5. Or are we really gonna give this man 5 Gavins?
This boy said crisis on infinite Gavins.
Oh my god! Why? Why? Why are y'all? Why are you allowing him to do this? Quick, keeps forgetting.
This community, dog. I swear.
Wait a minute. So we didn't hit our Gavin cap.
Lord have mercy.
Into the Gavin. Stop, y'all. Stop.
Please.
No. House of Gavins.
Community.
Oh my god, I love y'all. The Council of Gavins. It's just as diabolical. It says Quinn keeps self-medicating, keeps forgetting against. Dude, yeah, we look, hit Hit here. Tell you what. Get my number up off of Quinn. I'm not gonna put my. I'm not gonna put my. I almost said it out just out of force. I haven't, but just get my number.
Yeah, it's really trying to move on now. You giving out goddamn phone numbers and shit, Lord, boy.
Yeah.
You just
but
kept
we'll get some
Quinn
set up.
How
we'll get
proud you. I was gonna say you just kept telling Quinn how proud you were, because shit. Now I get to say I got a Eisner nominee on Heart of Darkness. Yeah,
no, I did. I did actually. Oh no, it was the first thing we said. It was like, cause I was like, yeah, I said we could snatch that shit. We could just be like, yeah, man, we got a Eisner Award nominated artist on Heart of the Darkness.
Look,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Motherfucker Ernie started rubbing the hand like Birdman. Look at him scheming.
Look, I was like, look, cause now when people are like, hey man, who you got on Heart of the Darkness? Man, I got a Eisner nominated artist. Yeah, you goddamn right, I did it.
Dog. Get these other nominees out of the way.
Yeah,
dog. Where we going?
I'm gonna kind of do. Let's see.
I hate that makes me laugh every time. I hate it.
You know
I
what
love
it is?
my city. I love my city, and I
so
love my
good.
people. I swear.
I'm gonna skip around because I want to. Here's what we're gonna do, because some of these I'm gonna jump around because we won't have time to go through all of these.
Yeah. We need to hit best writer.
Yeah, let's get to. We're
Let's
gonna
go to
jump down. I'm gonna go to. Here we go.
Because a book got brought up that you were talking about because of best writer. So let's get to best writer.
Let's get to best writer. Let's jump ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
So we've got well, go ahead and run them down. Go ahead and run them down for us.
Okay. So best writer. We got Dennis Camp with Absolute Martian Manhunter, Sort of Crisis Event, and The Ultimates. We have Scott Snyder, of course, with Absolute Batman Deadpool, By a Thread Book 2, which is one of those Comixology originals that they did for a little while that are just now starting to get printed. And a book he didn't even get to finish because this imprint took a break for a minute. You Won't Feel a Thing from Distillery.
Oh, God.
We got
God damn it.
Mariko Tamaki with This Place
Kills Me. Yep.
From Abrams Fanfare. We got Kelly Thompson, who Absolute Wonder Woman, Birds of Prey, that one of the Gavins was on, actually. We got Jeff the Land Shark, that Kelly Thompson also did with Marvel. We got James Tiny Onion with Something Is Killing the Children, When the Power of Blood, Let This One Be a Devil, and Red Book from Dark Horse, also with The City Beneath Her Feet, which also did not finish because this imprint took a break. I'm talking about Distillery. The Department of Truth, Exquisite Corpses, World Tree. If you don't know what World Tree is, that book that reads like a Warren Ellis book with that one naked serial killer lady. And we have Universal Monsters, The Invisible Man from Image Skybound. And I would recommend, if you're an OG like horror movie guy, those Universal Monster books are actually pretty solid. But to close things out, this person here that was nominated for Best Writer, she came back. Ernie talked about her for like an hour and a half. This goddamn Blerd came. Stephanie Williams. But this time, it ain't just because of temporal. They also put respect on her Street Sharks book over at IDW, and they also put some respect on that Roots of Madness over at Ignition Press. So one thing I would ask Stephanie, if she is still in here, there's a comic shop. I talked to Ernie about it this week because I think they assumed that because Carter was in LA that Ernie was in LA. So they wanted Ernie to they wanted Ernie to do an interview with this comic shop. It's a well-known comic shop here. But the reason I bring them up is because one thing that they are always doing, they're always doing meet and greets and autograph signings with Ignition Press books. So my question would be, when is Stephanie Williams going to make a trip to LA, since she has an Ignition Press book that people would like sign, more so specifically me, so I could throw it in Ernie's face that I got some shit signed by Stephanie Williams and he didn't. So that's my only question. But For Best Writer, again, Dennis Kemp, Scott Snyder, Mariko Tamaki, Kelly Thompson, James Tynion, and Stephanie Williams. That's some heat, boy.
Yeah, like I said, this is I'm not gonna lie, ain't nothing but killers in here.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but killers. Ain't nothing but killers. Like, everybody on here is kind of diabolical. Like, it's like you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's like I just see a gang of motherfuckers doing the slow walk towards the camera. That's the type of like motherfuckers just slow walking towards the camera because it ain't like every last single one of these motherfuckers got bodies.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold your roll real quick, Ernie.
What's up?
So what Stephanie Williams just put in the chat is something that I did not know, which is wild.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Black writer since 95 in the best writer category for the Eisners. That is wild.
That is diabolical. It's been that long.
Shit.
Since 95?
Goodness. Damn. And Anaheim is not close to LA. That's like 4 days of me trying to figure out how to get over there. I'm talking about LA.
Oh, I just saw. Yeah, I just saw.
I'm just being lazy at this point. But yeah, since 95, that is god damn.
That is, yeah. I'm not gonna hold you.
Damn. I don't want to go into a negative rant because you were nominated, so congratulations for that. Ernie just said that these are hitters. Even that comment he made about people slow walking toward the camera just made me think about the end of Mortal Kombat 2 because that's exactly what the fuck happened.
Well, I'm not like, for whatever reason I kept thinking about Blade 2, like when they were getting ready to go into the club. Oh, who wants some? You. We about to get them up. Who wants some? You. This right here is payback for way back.
This is making you think about that. If this is making you think about that scene, who is Stephanie Williams aiming the pistol at, grinning? Who is the Ron Perlman in this group? Who is that? Who is that? Who's Stephanie Williams cheesing it with the pistol while everybody just raving like they clearly don't see this motherfucker strapped? Like who is Stephanie Williams aiming it?
I don't even know.
This is his fault. This is his fault making me think about Blade 2. This is his fault. That's all I'm saying.
Why are we like this? But no, there's nobody bad on here though. There's nobody bad. Like, everybody's good. Everybody's putting out crazy work. Like, crazy. Like, because you look at this shit. Like, I mean, you say what you will about Ultimate Endgame, but I mean, Ultimates is
that's still Dennis Kemp.
Yeah, that's still.
I can say whatever the fuck I want about Venom, but that's still Al Ewing. So, but
yeah, exactly. It's the same.
We're gonna keep it with it. But yeah.
And like my mileage with Scott Snyder varies wildly, but I will say that you can't disrespect what he's done with Absolute Batman. Mariko Tamaki with This Place Kills Me, just a fantastic read, beautiful read. And honestly, probably like it's a book that's way more fun than it should be. It's way more fun than it should be. I mean, not to say there's some crazy shit going on, but it's just just a solid read. Kelly Thompson, Absolute Wonder Woman, Birds of Prey, Jeff the Land Shark. Like, Kelly has not missed any in this past year. Honestly, you need look no further the fact that James Tynion the Fourth has like the longest credits on here because this motherfucker is doing way too goddamn much. I need James to take a break. Let somebody else have the year. Let somebody else have the year for a change. No, don't do that because I still want Something's Killing the Children. But no, you got Something's Killing Children. It's got Wind, The Power of Blood. Got all these books. Every last single one of these books is just insane. And of course, we were talking about earlier, and I don't think I have it like reachable around me.
Yeah.
But did I tell you that I got my annuals had finally come in?
No.
For Street Sharks?
No. I didn't even know
yeah.
you never even told me about You never even told me you were getting Street Sharks. You've just been going hard in
I've
the
been getting
paint.
Street Sharks.
Oh, see, all you've been talking about is how you've been going hard in the paint looking for all them Pharaoh variants. I ain't heard nothing
there
about
is
fucking
that.
Street Sharks.
So, because that one was easy because it was recent. That one was easy because the Pharaoh ones, I was trying to get like old ones that have been out for like a couple of years. So I had to dig for those. But no, these came out recent. So like I was able to get them. But like my shop was kind of weird about, not say they didn't want to, but like it was one of those where like I wanted a specific cover, but I think there was like miscommunication, maybe possibly. I don't know. So I ended up having to go through Midtown Comics to get it. But they had a really cool cover. I think it might be in one of my boxes and I'd have to dig to go find it, but like,
Gotcha.
but no, so they did this thing with, it was, Moby Lick. Yeah. Hey. Hey. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. This man, where he said, well, no, because he said, a geezer, get that shit up out my face. I fucking love it. But no, I'd have to pull this up because I got this from. It ended up coming. I had to get it through the mail for as the reason that I stated earlier. But this is what I'm talking about. It was these.
Okay.
I got. I ended up getting both of the. Yeah. hey, man, Moby, he keep the tongue out, man. He keep the tongue out.
I'm gonna need you.
He said,
take shout out to Quinn. Apparently, Quinn is in the chat right now.
He got it here. Yeah, I just hey, Quinn. I wanted you to be here for this. Personally, you catching one of these.
Right.
You catching one of these, my guy. You catching one of these. You got hold that bomb. Hold that bomb. But no, to get us back to get us back into it. I don't know who's gonna win this one. I don't know who's gonna win in this category of best writer, because I'm not gonna lie, it's like picking favorite children. It's a terrifying prospect and a difficult one to do. But I will say this. Now that Stephanie has told me that it's been since 1995 since a black person was even fucking nominated.
That is nuts.
Which means
that is nuts.
Here, you know what? I want to look something up. I want to look something up. Eisner Award winners. 1995. I have to look this up. This is fucking diabolical, and I will not stand for it. I will not stand for it.
What are you looking up?
I'm trying to look up who was nominated.
Okay, wait. Spicy lady, you didn't have to add that part because you just made several motherfuckers, myself included, feel old as fucking dirt. You did not need to say I wasn't even born yet. You know what?
You know what?
You didn't need to add that. Jesus Christ.
Carter, can I tell you something depressing? I knew who it was the second Stephanie said it. It was already in my head the second Stephanie said it.
What?
It was Dwayne McDuffie. Because like when Stephanie said that it's been since 1995, I was like I did a real quick scan in my head to see who it would have been. But no, so Alan Moore won that year for From Hell. But this is who was nominated. It was Dwayne McDuffie for Icon, Alan Moore for From Hell, Harvey Pekar for American Splendor, James Robinson for Starman, and Matt Wagner and Steven Seagal for Sandman Mystery Theater.
I don't care about anything else you're talking about. I need you to I need everybody to stick to one thing. there hasn't been a black person nominated since Dwayne McDuffie. What are we doing, dog?
What are we like? What's because here's the thing, and I want people to understand something. I'm not saying this
What
because
the
I'm like,
fuck is going on?
I'm not saying that like, oh, the Eisners have to nominate black people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there have been black people that have been writing comics since '95 between 90. Okay, I need y'all to understand something here. I need y'all to understand something. It has been 36 years.
Come on.
It has been 36 fucking years.
Like,
What are we doing?
I'm looking at Bitterroot behind me because that was a book that was nominated for Best Continuing Series. And I'm tripping because if you're nominating the book, that means the writer was on point. That means the artist was on point, and they didn't get a nod. Like,
well, so the thing is, and I find this terrible. This is objectively terrible. Like, the thing is, you're telling me NK, yeah, that's right. NK Jemisin, no, did not get nominated. Did not get nominated the years that the year that she was writing Far Sector, did not get nominated for that. That means that Rodney Barnes, which is it's
wait. 95.
Mhm.
Wait. I want to move on, but I got a question.
Go ahead, shoot.
When was Christopher Priest's Black Panther?
Oh God, that was that. Oh shit, that's a good question. I think I want to say that was. I think that was
earlier
early.
or was that later?
That was later. I want to say it was 90. He was 98 to 2003. So that was like, say it. Not even then.
For
Not
as
even
many
then.
fucking people
Yup.
that eat that Christopher Priest Black Panther run and say that is the greatest goddamn thing since Jaeger bombs.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't get a whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude. Whoa.
It's crazy. Yeah, Eisner so white.
What are we doing?
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not surprised. Some of y'all might be surprised by this shit. I'm not surprised, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I happen to know a little bit of something about the legacy of Will Eisner, who these awards are named after.
Can I?
Do you know what it is, Carter?
No, I don't even care at this point because I don't like that Stephanie said it, because now the rest of my day is going to be looking up all of these nominees since '95 to see who got the nods.
Yeah,
that's my day now, because now I really want to see that now. I really want to see who got the nod and like who had certain books. That is nuts, dude. I just talked about Bitterroot. Bitterroot got Best Continuing Series, but apparently neither David F. Walker or Sanford Green got a nod at any point. We gave y'all ass a nod for the book. To be happy you got that one. That is
that's basically it.
That is wild.
So here's the thing.
I'm really interested now.
So the legacy of the Eisners. Some of y'all, I don't expect to know this because I feel like a lot of people's mileage with this, with his greatest work, The Spirit, or his most well-known work, The Spirit, probably begins and ends with that really terrible movie that came out in 2008.
I didn't know that was
what?
I didn't know Eisner did The Spirit, because the only thing I know about The Spirit is that movie and that Darwin Cook did a thing. Run of The Spirit.
Yeah,
that's all I know about The Spirit.
So I'm gonna tell you about The Spirit that was running when Will Eisner was on it.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. 'Cause
Me-
you will be on this shit for like another hour. That image alone is like wow, dude. Wow.
Meet Ebony White.
Wow, dude.
I can literally go on.
Okay, you proved your point now. Let's move on. I don't want to look at that anymore. I don't want to look at that anymore. That's wild.
Except for one thing.
He's still just going with it for no reason. Okay.
I suppose y'all's wondering why I was all alone on this page. I disappreciated that why. Yes, I did. That is why. So yeah, it's this is why I'm not surprised that the Eisners are the way they are. Yes, yeah. Also, the fact that they said the spirit with the S backward ain't fair to Ebony. So yeah, the Ebony White was a character that Will Eisner created, and he created this character to be a stereotype based on stereotypes about black people. Now, he did later in life say he regretted doing that, but for a long time, he was very happy with the idea that he did what he did and didn't see anything wrong with it. Didn't see anything harmful or hateful about it. So that's why I'm not surprised that the Eisners, which I will say this, there are a lot of black people nominated for Eisners this year, more so than usual, but still. And you know what? I will say, I do have beef with Frank Miller about one thing in regards to the spear, and it's that he chose to leave Ebony White out, but mostly because he just didn't want to be bothered with fixing Ebony White. He wanted the spirit to be as it was. So he felt it was better to leave Ebony White out of the movie rather than make a better version of Ebony White. And that might be for the best, because honestly, Frank Miller doesn't have a great track record with black characters either. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. But anyway, Eisners, am I right? Anyway, best Carter, do you want to talk about who's going to be the best writer artist combo?
I don't.
Oh, good God. Anyway, I will say this. For anyone who was wondering, it did get better. It did get better in future. I think this was in the Darwin Cook run. They did update Ebony White and make him not be a Sambo. You remember the Keanu Reeves Constantine movie, Carter?
Yeah.
They kind of did Ebony in a very similar fashion, only a more competent character. Basically what they did was they made him still a kid, but like not a Sambo or black stereotype. He was actually like an entrepreneur who also, like, I think drove and ran a cab service. So
he was Shia LaBeouf's character.
Yeah, he was Shia. Yeah, he was Shia's character, but just like more agency than Shia's character had. That's basically what they did. John Cersei, you look like the sad Ben Affleck meme. Yeah, I think Carter was. I think that was him for a minute there. Yeah, he's I got Majora Spear upstairs where our show is actually some of the most tasteful depictions you'll find in his work, and that is not an untrue statement. It is actually, like, I showed y'all the shit that wasn't so bad. There's worse. There's infinitely worse out there. Please believe me when I tell you this. It breaks my heart as much as it breaks anybody else's. That said, yeah, 100% agreed. Yeah. He was a talented guy, but Ebony White, like, it's one of those where it's like, someone is so someone has so much talent, but then they do something real stupid. Right here says I can hear it now. Hello, darkness, my old friend. But no, here, let's talk about something happier. You have a best writer artist combo, and here we get to brag on somebody that we love. We've got Junie Bob with the Boy Wonder DC, the Fable of Earthling Woods over at Goats Flying Press, and Monkey Meat Summer Batch at Image. I'm not gonna lie, that's a wild title. Monkey Meat Summer. That is a danger. That is something. But we also got the homie Jamal Campbell out here for Zatanna. Love to see it. I know some of you might be thinking, wait a minute, how is he getting nominated for a book? The first issue just came out. Like, no, it's for the one he wrote previously. But he is doing both writer and artist duties on that one. Shout out to him. He is doing the job of two people, and I hope he is being paid adequately to do so. He's also the only black writer on a series via DC Next Level at this precise moment. You've got Morgan Hampton on Green Lantern Corps, but I mean, just as a part of DC Next Level, the titles that were announced through DC Next Level, he was the only black person on that. So there you got that. Jesse Lonergan with Drome over at 23rd Street Books. Chang Shang for Yan. Volumes 1 and 2 at Titan Manga. Linnea Sturta, A Garden of Spheres, Piao 2, and Kazumi Yamashita for Land, Volume 1 at Yin Press. I have not read really any of these with the exception of Zatanna and the Boy Wonder DC. Those are the only ones I've got any skin in the game on. Best penciler and inker. Best penciler and or inker. First off, Elsa Chartier or Chartier. I probably fucked that up. The City Beneath Her Feet over at Distillery. The Goat. Yes.
That book isn't finished, by the way.
Oh yeah. That's the one we were talking about earlier. It says not. So wait a minute. We get. Wait a minute. So
the light bulb just went off on him. That's what that was.
Wait a minute. So Distillery books are usually only 3 issues, right?
Correct. There've only been 2 cases that have gone over 3. But yes, they're only 3 books. Mr. Carruthers, you are correct.
So we put unfinished books on here. Lord. Anyway, shout out to the GOAT, Sean Phillips. One half of the house, the House of Criminal.
Yep.
The House of Reckless. And so on and so forth. But yeah,
new book coming out the end of the month.
Yep, new criminal book at the is Sean Phillips working on that other one that Ed Brubaker is doing? The one about the comic writer?
The one you told me about? I don't think so. I think that one.
I think it might be somebody else. I think it's somebody else. I think so. Well, Sean Phillips is up, and honestly, not surprised. He's up for Giant Size Criminal #1 and The Knives, a criminal book.
What made me a criminal guy now?
Yeah.
So that's great.
Well, we love us some criminal. Javier Rodriguez is up for Absolute Martian Manhunter, DC. Chris Samney is up for Batman and Robin Year 1 of DC. I'm shocked they did not list Invincible Battle Beast. I'm surprised that didn't make the cut because I feel like Battle Beast was... Or no, wait, that's Chris Samney. Never mind. Think about somebody else. Anyway. I was thinking about
Ryan Otley.
I was thinking about Ryan Otley. I don't even know why. But no, I thought Chris Samney did something else though this year, other than Batman and Robin Year One. Maybe he didn't. Shit. Hayden Sherman, Absolute Wonder Woman and Batman Dark Patterns, which I have yet to fucking read. I need to do that. And Eric Zawadzki for Assorted Crisis Events, which, yeah. I don't know if he'll get it, but because Assorted Crisis Events is kind of the darling, I wouldn't be shocked if it did. But my money's on Sean Phillips more than probably anybody else.
Honestly, my money would be on Chris Samney, just because of that. It's because of that old school art, so kind of like Darwin Cook.
Oh,
that art takes you.
That's gonna sell it.
That's
gonna.
It takes you back.
People will eat that shit.
I do like Eric Zawadzki though. Honestly, I like a lot of these image artists just because when you get away from superhero stuff, and you really see how talented a lot of these artists and pencilers and inkers really are when they're not having to do cape stuff with Sean Phillips, like with the fade out and Criminal and stuff like that. Like it's a cool thing to see when they get away from that.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad that it's. Well, I wish we saw more of it, but yeah. Because I feel like they actually do a really good job, like Image especially, but like I'm actually shocked Space Ghost didn't make it because Jonathan Lau's like kicking ass over there on Space Ghost. But that's another story altogether. Actually, dude, that's another thing I'm shocked. I'm shocked Space Ghost didn't make any nominations this year.
I'm shocked that Juan Ferreira isn't on this list of fucking Turtles.
That is enough, dude. What is going? Okay, yeah. Anyway, I don't. I'm mad now. Best painter, multimedia artist. I'm not really familiar with too many of these people, but Teddy Christensen on Black Hammer is one I am familiar with. Black Hammer, Spiral City to be specific. Over Dark Horse. What's this one? Kathy Malkasian, Shadows of the Sea. I'm not familiar with that one. I'm probably gonna butcher his name, but I think it's Q. Slices of Life, a comic montage. Bulgahan Press. Martin Simmons, The Department of Truth, which honestly, the fucking level of work that goes into those books, give it to Martin.
I don't want to give it to him just off the strength of some of them issues being hard as hell to figure out where you're supposed to follow stuff. That motherfucking art is nuts. It's really good.
Yeah.
God.
I'm not gonna hold you. There was an issue they did where there was like a whole bunch of it was like a weird spiral thing they were doing, and I was like, bro, I don't know where the fuck to start with this shit. I just you know what? I'm just gonna skip this page and come back to it later and hope I didn't miss anything.
That's one thing we failed to mention when we talked about the book being heavy. It ain't just heavy on writing; it's also heavy on art. God damn.
Yeah, it's a Department of Truth. Just okay. So for the uninitiated, if you're wondering, what's the big fucking deal about Department of Truth is it's in so much that there is. Okay, everything, and the reason why it's in Best Painter / Multimedium is for a reason. It's because, there's a lot of really absolutely crazy shots. Not everything is, but most of it is painted. This is actually here. Let me see if I can find. Do I have this one? Yeah, this is one of the covers. Itself, but the interiors of the book look like this as well.
Yeah, you don't get cheated with a lot of big two stuff where the cover could have me and Ernie fighting, but then when you get into the issue,
right,
we ain't got one goddamn interaction. We got a phone call in the comic, but we scrapping on the cover. That is not the case.
This is
with Department of Truth
How they
Like,
boom.
also, I love this
That's
image.
a hell of a page to pick, but
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, just to kind of show you, like,
yeah,
what this is, what you can expect in also the fact that Ronald Reagan, the fucking devil himself.
that is
Yeah,
part of
this
the
is
course for interior art wise, not that shot, but like that is every issue of Department of Truth. Like,
yeah, like you see, like right here, like this is all, like I said, this is kind of reminds me of the Untamed, because the Untamed is done in a very similar fashion. We talked about the Untamed over at Stranger Comics. Let's go down to best cover artist.
okay.
All right. This one, I don't really have a whole heap of a lot to say about this one, because I mean, pretty much everything on here is basically some of the hitters, but I'm shocked, absolutely shocked I didn't see like David Nakayama or Dan Moore or Sanford Green, or I didn't see Russell Dodderman, or you really,
Especially when you're selling their covers at a premium.
at a premium. Yeah, like Tarian Clark. I didn't see like, I'm very shocked. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of, like, I mean, I know like all these artists I'm familiar with, but like, I'm like, bruh, like, I feel like y'all, like, is it because of it was a specific book? Yeah, there's no Peach Momoko on here, no Pepe.
No Peach Momoko.
No.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is one of those categories I'm a little disappointed. I'm not going to hold you, but I mean, shout out to Junie again getting nominated. Once again, Boy Wonder, Fable, Earthly Woods, TMNT, Night Watcher, TMNT, Godzilla, Monkey Meat.
Lucas Warnick is another one for sure.
Lucas Warnick, yeah. Well, like, what happened?
For sure.
What happened? Like, what's going on? What's happening over there?
Well, I'll wait till we finish.
Yeah. Nick Dragata. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, a lot of these are names we've seen like already kind of pop up throughout this. Francesco Francavilla, I think is a good one. That is
the only
a good
time
pick.
we have seen that name show up.
Which is, I'm like, dude, how did it take this long to get here, to get Francesco on here? But yeah, Cyberpunk 2077, Star Wars, Tales from the Nightlands, Absolute Batman, Martian Manhunter, Batman Full Moon, Nightwing, Variants, Green Hornet, Miss Fury, Star Trek Last Starship, and Twilight Zone and Dick Tracy. Mateus Manhanini, Manhanini, I'm actually shocked that it took this long to get here too. But they did a lot of the Mr. Terrific variants, Absolute Wonder Woman, Superman, Doctor Strange, Ironheart back. It's fantastic artists. I mean, you can't take anything away from any of this. Javier Rodriguez, who, once again, we've seen come up a few times here. Absolute Martian Manhunter, so on and so forth. Hayden Sherman, Absolute Wonder Woman, Batman Dark Patterns again. But yeah, I am disappointed. I will say, one I am not disappointed by, because I kind of expected this name to be at the very top of the list, is when you get into the color artist category. I was like, Jordy Belair is going to walk away with this one, and I'm sorry, everybody else go the fuck home.
Shouldn't we just call that the Jordy Belair?
Like, we might have to retire Jordy Belair.
Yeah, we got to pull the 106 apart. We got to pull the 106 apart. We got to retire this video, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Bill was bringing up Alex Ross. Somebody said, Mr. Ross's tourney band. We got to retire. Alex Ross.
You can't bring. We can't nominate Alex no more. He has been nominated too much. And I say this with full love, because I love Jordy Belair's work. It's always a running gag that, like, whenever I see Jordy's name on I see Belair on that third or fourth list of names, and I'm like, okay, this book about to be nasty with the colors, man. It's about to be absolutely, positively, disgustingly good on the colors. So, I mean, that's because look at the body of work. Absolute Wonder Woman, Nice House by the Sea, Exorcism in 1600 Pen, Assorted Crisis Events, Department of Truth, Exquisite Corpses, World Tree, G.I. Joe, Catacomb of Torment, Epitaphs from the Abyss. Jordy gets a lot of work.
Always okay, thank you, because that is somebody that is, how are you not burnt the fuck out? Because it seems,
I don't know,
you are always working.
I don't know how she does it,
and I understand it, because of course it's a job, we got bills to pay. I get that point, but my question more so is, how the fuck are they getting all of these
done. Just boom, 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 boom. That is
Yeah.
nuts.
And the thing is, like,
Get that person a Red Bull.
Jordy, the thing about Jordy, you look at the list of titles I just named off, she doesn't use the same coloring style for everything. Because once again, I just noted she is on the Department of Truth. And I already showed you what Department of Truth looks like. And she's also on Absolute Wonder Woman. She was on Birds of Prey. She was on I don't think for this year, but the year that was the year prior for that. She's on Exquisite Corpses. Like, she doesn't use the same color techniques for everything. So it's like maybe that's why she's able to do it, because she's doing something different everywhere she fucking goes. But like, yeah, she's one of those, like, honestly, if that white woman is on your book, you probably got an Eisner book on your hands. But that's another story altogether. Nina Capenda, Gaillard, I guess. Chickenpox, Henry Holt, Books for Young Readers, Jesse Lonergan, for Drome. Back when we get Jesse's been getting a lot of noms on here. Mateus Lopez for Batman and Robin Year 1 in the Seasons. At Image, Javier Rodriguez, again, Absolute Martian Manhunter, and then Jose Villarrubia. This Ink Runs Cold, Ghost Box. Dracula Book 2, The Brides, The Witcher, The Bear, or The Butterfly, and It Rhymes with Decay. That's another one. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Jordy's got this one in the bag. Just be honest with you. Jordy just wins. She just, everywhere she goes, she just wins. And then we've also got Best Lettering. Okay. Okay. I want y'all to understand something. Good lettering is invisible. So I can't sit here and tell you what all these people do in the lettering category that makes them so great, but I will just say this. A lot of the names I see on here are names I see a lot. And it's because they're that fucking good. They're good at their job to the point that you don't pay them any attention, because the only time people notice lettering is when it's bad.
I'm looking at one of the names and the book they did, and that's the only nomination that this. You'll get to it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and name off these letters real quick.
Yeah. Janice Chang for Aqua and the Cat, All Upon a Time, Beyond the Aural Vault, Republica, Solar Blader. Those are all at Sandstorm. And then John Carpenter's Blood of the Taken, Next of Kin, Pause, and Tales of Science Fiction from Storm King. Clayton Cowles, whose name I see so much. I'm like, man, dude.
Yeah.
Calm down. Relax. Absolute Batman and Robin Year 1, Birds of Prey, Black Canary, Best of the Best, Trinity, Daughter of Wonder Woman, all at DC, and then Daredevil, Cold Date in Hell 1 through 3 at Marvel. This is another one. I see this motherfucker's name everywhere I fucking go, and I'm like, God damn, motherfucker, calm down. Hassan Atmane Elhal for Ill Vacation, Stillman over Comixology Originals, Absolute Martian Manhunter, Challengers of the Unknown, DCKO, The Flash, Green Arrow, Poison Ivy at DC, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, The Exorcism at 1600 Pin, Starship Godzilla at IDW, Author Immortal at Image, and Our Suit Stained Heart at Mad Cave. That motherfucker is always out here.
Now read this next name and read that first book and just pause for a second.
Oh, Lord. Nate Piekos or Picos. Okay.
What's the book? That first book you see.
American Caper #1.
That is literally the only time that American Caper has been mentioned at any point in these Eisner.
Oh, God.
So I'm sorry for all the people, because I saw several people in the chat that kept bringing up American Caper and Dan Houser and stuff. Ain't nobody talking about you, Otis. All you got,
God damn.
All you got was a lettering. Whoa.
God damn, Lord! I haven't even. I am not even familiar with American Caper. Is the sad part.
It's done by Dan Houser. Dan Houser was somebody who was. You don't know the name, but you've probably played one of the Grand Theft Autos that he wrote, and he also did.
Oh yeah.
He also did Max Payne 3, in which case. Yuck. But yes, that's the only time that American Caper has been mentioned at any point
in the
Eisners
for
2026.
Jesus Christ. Archie versus Minor Threats I enjoyed, even though I'm not like the biggest Archie guy.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Uh-huh. Yep. It was a thing. I think it ran like 4 or 5 issues, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Archie versus Minor the world. It was like it was an interesting story. Like just like all the other Archie versus this, that, or the other.
You know,
It's
he's
like-
in Army of he's in Army of Darkness right now.
Yeah.
I know that one.
Yeah,
Archie
no,
versus
that's-
Army of Darkness. Lord have
Yeah,
mercy.
which like honest like, but here's the question: are they doing nasty? Well, they're doing Army of Darkness, so it's gonna be the more it's gonna be more of that.
This is
But
not
see,
going
what
to be Archie versus Predator. No.
no. See, what I want to see is I want to see Archie versus Evil Dead, like Archie versus Evil Dead, or Archie versus like Evil Dead Rise, or Archie versus Evil Dead Burn for the nastiness. But yeah. That's I did not know that I didn't know that Nate ran Blam. Let's see, I'm familiar with Blambot.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Blambot for making their fonts free to indie creators. I don't know if a lot of people know, but like if you're an indie comics creator, you can use Blambot. I don't know if it's all of them, but I think like most of them you can use. You can use their lettering fonts for free, so long as you're an indie creator. But yeah,
Evil Dead Riverdale sounds pretty cool.
that would be diabolical.
That
Actually,
sounds pretty cool.
that would be. I would watch it. I would or read it, whatever the case is. But no, they also did Black Hammer, Spiral City, The Brood, Minor Threats, The Last Devil Left Alive, Stranger Things, and Dungeons and Dragons, The Umbrella Academy Plan B, Welcome to Twilight over Dark Horse, and I Hate Fairyland and Image. And then last, Ben Wiki with More Weight, A Salem Story over Top Shelf. And that's it. That's all of them.
That is all of them. And here's what I wanted to say for the end of it, because
Yes.
here's my only question. Looking at these nominees and looking at the names that were for just missing for no good goddamn reason.
That too.
I really want to know who's responsible for voting these, or like voting these names in.
I
That's
would
what
like to
wanna
know. Yeah, I would like to know.
really,
as well.
really want to know. That's all I had. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I really want to know, because there are so many talented individuals that are on this list,
Yes.
and then like there are, because and I say that because I'm not trying to take anything away from anybody, but there are clearly names that should be on this list.
Mm-hmm.
And for the amount of times we saw the same names, they should have took their asses off. Just respectfully.
Well, I will agree with
Respectfully.
Quinn here, because it's very similar to the Oscars. In a lot of regards,
Okay.
where like they have a rotating panel of judges, and basically that's basically that's how you get your judges. But like a lot of the stuff, I'm pretty sure like it's a little bit of a. I'm sure there's at least the barest minimum of like a little bit of a kind of a boys club type of deal, but also I do think that like sometimes I think a lot of the right stuff gets in there. I think a lot of times it's also like just kind of like we always see this shit at the Game Awards. It's recency bias. A lot of it's recency bias as well. Like, hey, what was sometimes like that banger ass game comes out the start of the year, and then when it comes time for like the Game Awards later in the year, like that game just disappears from.
Yeah, you were just a lot more respectful the way you said it. I was just going to say the Game Awards are clearly just fucking bought and paid for. But recency bias is cleaner.
Of course,
That's cleaner. That's much cleaner.
Well, no, you don't know. I mean in the case of the Game Awards, 100%. That is. First of all, I don't even like calling them the Game Awards. Those are the Keeleys. That's the Keeley Awards.
Yeah.
That's the Keeleys.
If there's anybody that has been golden gavined, it was Jeff Keighley.
It was Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley got golden
clearly. But no, I do always find it interesting when people are left out of the nominations, especially when I feel like their body of work is just so much better than maybe some people might want to give it credit for. But who knows? One day, maybe 1 year. I don't know. You know what? I think I kind of talked my way out of it. I don't think I'm ever getting I don't think I'm ever getting. I don't think you'll ever see my name on the Eisners. With how greasy I have talked about the Eisners in the past and today. But who knows? One day, maybe. We're gonna try and make it happen.
They gonna look at you and say, that colored man just needs to be happy his Kickstarter did well.
You're not wrong.
That's
You are not incorrect there, sir.
Oh,
you are not
kidding,
incorrect
dog.
at all. We'll say real quick, I want to do two things. One, super chat. This is from Dalton Leprick with the 499 says, went to HHMI headquarters this week for a conference and presented, came back invigorated and motivated. Much love to Blerd Co.
Nice.
Hey, we love to see it. So I'm happy for you on that one. It sounds like everything went well, so that is always a good thing. I hope it is a good thing. I hope everything went great. Also, here, you get one of these. Get you one of them for present. Showing out.
Shout out to Quinn for making you sound like a drug dealer, saying y'all are gonna re-up together. Shout out to you, slinging bricks apparently.
Yeah, hey, I'm just saying, man. Hey, I announced it on Nerds of Culture this Thursday, but I'll say it here as well in case anybody missed it. Heart of the Darkness #3 is written. Script is finished for Heart of the Darkness #3. So, for that, I am eternally proud of myself because of any of the things I've written thus far. That was the thing I wrote the quickest. It was the thing that I wrote the quickest. I am so proud of myself for it. I think I did a fantastic job. I think that for all parties, I think for all parties involved, I thought it was a pretty nice little bit of work on my part. I even got to kind of live out a dream. I got to write what was effectively a horror movie. Because that's basically what that issue is probably going to kind of be a little bit. So for that, I say,
please clap.
That's right. Clap for me, goddammit. I did a thing. I did a goddamn thing. Be proud of me, goddammit. So there you go. So also shout out to Gillis Ma here hitting us with the 1999 super chat and said just supporting the cause. Subs incoming. We also got Gearless Mo back here again, hitting us for that sweet, tasty max damage in Final Fantasy. Said, looks like I can't send subs anymore, so here's a Costco dollar instead. Lord. Wait, it wouldn't let you send any subs? That is wild. That is wild cheeks. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. But that said, what I do want to make sure to point out is that yes, we have gotten I'll say just in terms of the writing aspect, Heart of the Darkness is written up to issue 3. I've started writing issue 4 already, and I don't know what I can say yet. I will say there has been some movement on the Black Adam's front. I have a huge announcement to make, but I'm gonna wait until the end of the month to do so. So just know we got big news.
Confirm.
Yes. That's all I can say. Carter knows what I'm talking about. Y'all do not. But yes, we are. There's been movement on that front, and I cannot wait to tell y'all about it. Here's what I am gonna say. Carter, I don't want to spend any time on this. It's something I want to say real fast because I want it to be done and done.
Okay.
And so some of you may or may not be aware that sometimes we talk about those silly little live streams that Uncanny Omar does where they talk about the books that they want to get printed and people vote on them and whatnot and what have you. And the third annual Tiger Eyes poll, here, I'm gonna zoom this in. For most wanted new DC Omnibus, the poll is up, and guess what, Carter? You have until the end of Sunday this weekend to get your votes in. I've already voted, but yeah, you do what you want to with that information. You do what you want to with that information. But basically, here you go. The polls is open. Now, I'm going to tell you what you got to do. You can select up to 10 books, with the first being the one you want most. Choose each book only once. Multiple votes for the same book will be discarded. Only one submission per person. If you want to review the full list of titles before you vote, you can find it here on the Crushing Crisis, whatever the fuck.
Do you have a link you can put in the chat?
I do. I do have a link. By God. And I am going to put the link in the chat here. This is
okay. And yes, it actually is a Google Doc. That's how they do things, y'all. That's not a troll or anything.
No. That is and just for clarification's sake, I'm also going to put it. I'm going to put it in the description.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see. DC.
Okay, while you do that, Bill, for the audio listeners, if this live stream, if YouTube can do its magic, which sometimes takes forever, that's why you all get Blerd Cave sometimes so fucking late, just because of YouTube. If YouTube can work its magic on this live stream and I can get it today, then I will just put the link in the Spotify stuff.
It'll be in that too.
It'll be in there for the audio listeners.
Yes, it will.
But yeah, I hope you all can get the books out that you want. I won't be doing anything for it just because I don't think there's a DC book that I want that I don't already have on the shelf.
So I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing this.
Okay.
So the reason why the reason why I'm doing this is because there's some books that are listed that I want to see get some movement. One of those is Black Lightning, the complete omnibus, from 2017 to 2018. So that will include it'll include the original Black Lightning series from way back. It'll also include the Volume 2 follow-up that came out years later, and I'm pretty sure it'll include Cold Dead Hands, which, your mileage on that one's going to vary. It's also going to include Cyborg, The Modern Years by David F. Walker and so on. This was like 2015 up to like 2016, 2017 almost, I think. It is also going to include Milestone. And by Milestone, I mean it's going to include Static, the original year. So the entirety, I think it was like 42, 44, 45 issues of Static, as well as Rebirth of Cool. And I think that's it. I think that's it.
Is that not in those compendiums you have?
It is in those compendiums, but this is going to be Static by itself.
Got you.
This is Static by itself. Also, there will be a Milestone complete omnibus, which will basically be it basically says mirroring the compendium. So it sounds like it's going to be one big ass fucking book that'll just be Milestone, which would be an interesting tome to have. Yeah.
You would probably, I know you would probably get rid of them compendiums if you got that Omni.
Yeah, I'd keep them.
Only reason I say that is just because of the conversation that we were having before we started about how difficult those are to read, as opposed to a hardcover omnibus.
Right. Well, see, the thing about the compendiums is they're not as big as that Wicked and Divine. They're not as big as that Wicked and
Gotcha.
Divine
Okay.
compendium.
I didn't know
So
that. Okay.
that's why
Okay.
that's why I let them slide.
Okay.
Now there also be Milestone Returns by homie Joseph Illage. It's gonna include I'm presuming
That's
the
gonna be
entirety. Yeah, basically it's what I kind of presumed it would be. It's gonna be the two static books, the Icon and Rocket book, the Blood Syndicate book, and the hardware book. It'll probably have Duo included, and it'll also have Shadow
I was gonna
Cabinet, most
ask.
likely. Yeah,
I was gonna
it
ask,
might.
is Duo gonna be in there?
Probably. Oh,
Okay.
and
right.
the other one, even though I'm not as excited about this part, but the entire Steel run from 94 to 98 is also up. The Louise Simon and Christopher Priest years are up as well. There's a lot
Gotcha.
of black books that are up that I
Okay.
know that predominantly white audience is not going to vote for. Oh, also the Terrifics is up as well for like a complete omnibus.
I didn't
That's
like
another
that
one.
Gene Wen Yang portion, but
Yeah, I would get
that
that.
hardcover. I get that hardcover quick.
Oh yeah, no, that's off top. That's getting got.
Yeah,
That's not even
I would get
that. That's not even a question.
Honestly, and I know you want to move on. If they were to do a terrific Omni with that year one and the terrifics in there, that would get bought.
Yeah, no, that would be
That would get bought.
Boy, man, what you
Hey.
have said. Oh,
That would get bought.
here's another thing, and this might surprise some people. While this is we're out of black book territory now. This is more for me because I'm a 90s kid. You remember all them old books from Wildstorm back when it was still technically more part of Image? Shit like
Yeah, yeah.
Stormwatch, Death Blow, Wetworks, Gen 13, also the OG Wildcats. All that shit is up as well. All of that is up. Mr. Majestic, Team 7, Deviate, Backlash, The Authority, all that shit is up. Really, outside of those, I mean, yeah, there's other shit that's on. It's a really long list of books that are listed on here. If you go to like I said, there was that link that shows you the full complete list. If you go to that list, it's a lot. It's a lot of shit. Oh, I forgot. There is a separate Mr. Terrific. And that one will include the New 52 and the year one. And there is a note that said it could include the Terrifics. So yes, there is a Mr. Terrific Omni that is
That'll
up.
be fire.
So I'm only saying this shit because I want y'all to go fucking vote, because I'm sorry, if we rely on Omar's audience, it's gonna just be nothing but Looney Tunes and goddamn.
Somebody said Indiana Jones gonna find a way to win. Here's the thing about that list.
It will.
It lets you select 10 books, but whatever that your first book that you pick needs to be the one you want the most. They tell you that in the description, but I know a lot of y'all don't like to put commas nowhere. Listen, that first book needs to be the one that you want the most. You can still do the other 9, but that first one needs to be the one you do.
Right. No, 100%. Also, you can only vote for each book once.
Yep.
Any extra votes will be discarded. See, I don't like when they do this shit, when they put shit like first case in point. Birds of Prey is on here by Kelly Thompson. I love Kelly Thompson, but take that shit off of there because they're going to make that shit anyway. They're going to make that book anyway. Birds of Prey by Gail Simone. That's another story altogether. And like, there's a metric shit ton of Batman, which I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. Yeah, some of this is stuff they're gonna just do anyway. So I think some of that is not necessary. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Lord, they have Damage on here. Niggas, get that shit out of here. They got get that motherfucker back. Oh, they do have Sideways. Sideways is on here. Y'all get you a Sideways Omni. So yeah. Oh, but no. See, here's the rub though. It would include Sideways, Brimstone, Immortal Men, New Challengers, and The Unexpected, which means that they really just trying to get the motherfucking other books up out of there, because I don't remember them being that particularly good.
Those probably just he was in them at some point, because Sideways only had 13 issues.
Yeah. Now, Silencer has one by themselves. I don't care about Silencer because the day I realized that woman was not black, I was like, oh yeah, get her up out of here. She was black in the Arrowverse only. I was like, oh no,
I
get her.
cannot believe that these books went into the double digits.
Yeah, a lot of them did. A lot of them did.
Okay, but yeah, let's keep it moving here.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. So no. Oh, World's Finest is up. That's another one. But that's the new 52 joint. World's Finest. And if anyone's wondering, and they got some of the Young Justice stuff too, which I think is fine. I will say they do have Batman Superman World's Finest by Mark Waid, but here's the thing about that. They're gonna make that anyway, because that run is gangbusters. Gangbusters. Absolute gangbusters. Gearless Mo's hit us with hit us with the 1999 super chat says disappointed. No Savage Dragon. Man, they didn't put no Savage Dragon nowhere on these Eisners. That's crazy. It's crazy. I wonder why.
I almost removed it.
Don't do it. But no,
Okay.
That said, yeah, I got nothing else, and honestly, I think we're gonna hold off on questions for next week. Because I honestly I'm tired and I want to go eat.
Yep.
We'll but I do want to say thank you. Shout out to everyone who got nominated. Shout out to the absolutely goated Stephanie Williams and Ludo Lullaby and also shout out to the homie, a nigga named Quinn.
Oh, I was just gonna put respect on him name.
No. I had to be funny.
He's Eisner nominated now.
Well, no. The Eisner nominated nigga named Quinn. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. I'm terrible.
That's green as hell.
Look, Carter, like.
What's wrong with you?
That's green as hell.
What's wrong with you?
Oh man.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm terrible. I'm so bad. No, but for real though, shout out to Quinn McGowan. That's my boy. And as we say here in the South, that's my dog. That's my dog right there, man. That's people's. That's families right there. But yes, shout out. And you know what? Yeah, go do all that stuff. The link is in the description for the polls to go vote on those books. Please go do that. And drop that shit in any black nerd groups that you're into, because I think we got to take this shit over. We got to prove we got to take this shit away from them, because they're going to vote for Indiana Jones again, and I can't have that. I can't have that. I will not have it. But for that, for Carter Presents, I am the Blerd Without Fear. And Savage Dragon.
Coming for you, nigga.